Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. We're back for another Blood Moon game, and oh boy, is this session going to be good. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and jump right into the session. We have someone who is going to be joining us in a little bit, and sadly they are not here yet, but we shall get to that when we get to that. For now, let me get some music. Why didn't I add that music to the playlist? That was dumb of me.
Hey, just letting you know, Logan, you've got some background noise.
Oh, right. Hang on a sec.
You can always turn on push to talk instead of muting yourself and then unmuting. Push to talk just makes it easier. That's what I'm using right now.
True. Perfect. All right. Actually not perfect because it's raining there. Hold on. It's not raining in the city just yet. That'd be very unfortunate for Kuro. All right. Let's hope this isn't copyrighted. All right. Pretty sure it is not. All right. When we last left off, Kuro had just received an opportunity to train to become his true form of monk. And now, we will get back to him. So Kuro, what are you up to?
That was a rather odd encounter. I need something to relax me for a bit. I'm going to look for if there is any famous tea shops in town.
All right. Roll me an investigation check. Sorry. While I look at my notes.
17.
Perfect. All right. Give me just a moment. All right. After a little bit of searching, you find a nice little local tea shop. Let me take you there. One moment. All right, and you find yourself here.
All right, I will enter.
All right. As you enter the tea shop, you see this fellow at the counter. Why, hello there, Sonny.
Hello, my friend.
Oh, hold
How
on.
are you?
I just realized I didn't put a portrait for them. Alright, perfect. Now they should have a portrait. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I'm just brewing my tea.
That's good. Any specific types of tea you would recommend?
Well, I do have a few that's in season. Let's see here. And he'll like, oh, come on. I keep forgetting things like that. There we go. He'll kind of like rummage through under the desk and he'll like pull out a few tea bags. Here are the flower teas, and he'll put them in like a pile over here. And here's the herb ones, and put them right here.
Do you have a personal favorite?
I like the flower ones personally. A lot of people choose the herb ones though, because they're real healthy for you.
Well, I will take. How about you decide? Just get me whatever.
Ooh, I'll pick out my favorites then. All right, and he'll pick out 2 different flower tea bags and 1 of the herb tea bags, and he'll kind of push them towards you. These 3 are my favorite ones. I usually drink the flower ones, but the herb ones really calm the nerves sometimes.
All right.
And that'll
Does he have
be
it?
3 copper. And he'll go ahead and double up the amount.
I'll give him 5 copper.
Like to buy more or as a tip?
As a tip, but actually, I'll give him a silver.
Ooh. Oh, well, you're so kind. What's your name?
My name is Kuro.
Well, nice to meet you. My name's Googlaru.
Nice to meet you.
But you can call me Goog.
Nice to meet you, Goog.
Nice to meet you too, Sonny. And he will throw in an extra tea bag and push it your way. So that is, hold on. That would be 4 flower teas and 3 herbal teas. And they do different effects.
You said 4 flower, 3 herbal?
Yep.
Alright. Can I ask, like, out of character, what they do?
Yes, you can. So the flower teas will give you a little bit more focus. And for 6 seconds after drinking one, you have advantage on any martial or insight checks, as well as perception.
Okay.
And for the herbal ones, you get... Oh, hold on. My notes are incomplete. Give me a moment. Oh, okay. Well, the herbal ones heal you for 1 hit point.
Alright.
They're
Alright,
like a good berry.
Well, I will... I am finished at this shop, so I will bow and thank him and take the teas and put them in my bag.
You have a good
Um,
day, Sonny.
Thank you. You too. And then I will walk out and find some place to relax, like a spa or bath house type place.
All right. Give me just a moment. All right. Give me a investigation check. Because there are a few different places.
4.
All right. You're looking around for a bit. It kind of takes you a minute. Luckily, you haven't started brewing your teas, so it's not like it's getting cold. However, you eventually find that there's a place near the statue of Theros where there's a natural hot spring. And it is open to the
Alright.
public.
And that was down in the southeast, correct?
Yep.
All right. I will head there then.
Sounds good. All right. Give me a moment. I think we're going to have to get back to you if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, let's go to... Hold on. Arabella's not here yet, so I'm just going to have to go to them and as they are. All right. In that case, let us get to Novius, Ikari, and Arabelle, and Tushi, and Scissors. Scissors, bird form.
That's a whole gaggle of characters, isn't it?
Indeed. All right, so Ikari, you
Yes.
and Arabelle were, as usual, training Tushi. You found a nice spot at the base of the mountain, beneath some trees, and you were just having him train with his spade blades.
Yes.
And as you are doing so, Novius walks up.
Novius is pretty much completely curious about what exactly Tushi's little wink meant.
Your mic is really muffled. I'm sorry.
Sorry. The majority of what Novius is curious about is what exactly Tushi's wink meant. He's kind of excited because he kind of thinks that it might be something to do with the little proposition he gave him.
Man, I think you're gonna have to DM me what you just said.
Are you not able to hear anything they're saying?
They're very muffled.
They asked
No.
what Tushi's wink meant.
Let me try and fix it.
I am unclear on what you're referring to in that case.
Okay, hold on. So remember in the last session when Tushi was leaving, he turned around and winked at Novius?
Okay. You can probably assume that he had probably just learned how to wink from you guys
Oh,
and
that's
was
cute.
just deciding, hey, this would be a fun time to use that.
Oh, okay.
It's going
So then he's
so
just kind of
fast.
vibing over here and watching Tushi train.
All right.
He wants to show him the school later, because if he shows him the school, you might be able to convince him to convert.
To convert, you say?
I might be able to roll higher in charisma this time.
Arabella's just like flipping around all over the place, trying to like get around Tushi's defenses, but he is too fast.
My
You should
best little
speed.
boy.
He's too fast and sneaky. He can get around anyone's defenses. All right. Hold on. So Ikari, give me just a moment.
Yes.
All right, so let me see. While you two were teaching him, he at one point seems to go a little bit faster than is natural for a person before slowing back down and fighting you guys again.
Interesting. Tushi, I wish to fight you one-on-one. I want to try
Oh.
something.
Okay. And he will hop over here.
Hang on a second, I gotta whip out my dice.
All right.
Casually approach child.
He will casually hold his trowel blades.
Alright, and then I will pull out my great sword. And do you remember whenever we were at the blacksmith and we got the blade protectors so that we wouldn't actually hurt each other?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I put mine on my sword because Ikari has enough strength to cleanly chop through Tushi.
He does
And I do
indeed.
not want to accidentally do that.
Do you want Tushi to do the same?
Yes.
All right, he will do the same then. All right. Now what would you like to do?
Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at him.
Haha. All right, roll me an attack roll.
9 plus everything else. That would be that'd be 12.
Well, you do hit him, but in the process, you notice he's become faster. His AC is no longer 10, it is now 11. Because his dexterity has gone up by 1.
Neat.
Alright, so
Yeah, I
he
hit him.
will, you will hit him and he will try and dodge, but you hit him anyway. And he'll kind of like stumble over, but then hop back up. Whoa, that was a cool swing.
I appreciate it.
Alright. Anything
You're
else you would like to
starting
say?
become faster, You're becoming faster, Tushi. I'm proud of you.
He will sort of like
I believe that's
vibrate in excitement.
I believe that's enough practicing. Shall we move on?
Okay. Where do you want to go?
Do we? I need to think real fast. I'm not sure. Let's meet back up with Kuro. See what he's up to.
Okay. So last you remember, Kuro told you to meet him at the tavern, I believe. That's where you were all
Alright.
going to meet up.
Head to the tavern.
All right.
Would it be too metagamey to say maybe I went by the tavern to see if any of them were there before heading to the hot spring?
Hold on.
Or, I mean, I'll be heading there soon either way, so...
Yeah, I think it would be... it wouldn't fit time-wise, but if you want to after that, then sure. All right.
Okay.
Just because I don't think they'd be there, is the thing. So even if you did go by there, they probably wouldn't have been there. All right.
Yeah.
Novius, do you follow them?
I follow them and try to like get Tushi's attention from behind and speak to him.
All right. Give me just a moment.
also, for some reason, my thing isn't showing that I have ownership over Novius, and so...
Oh, hold on. Ownership. Oh, that's because the name was changed. There we go. Now you should. And let me make it for this tour.
Oh,
There you go. Now you should have ownership over them as well.
bird. I have ownership of the bird.
All right. So as you guys are traveling along, slowly you sort of try and hold on. Let me. There we go. All right. You sort of try and lag behind a bit with Tushi. Ikari, make a perception check.
All right.
And Novius, you make a stealth check if you would like.
Okay. Make that in the chat, right?
Yep. Or actually,
I
sorry, what?
I got it. 16.
All right.
How do I roll it in map tool?
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me know what you got.
For a stealth check?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I have proficiency in stealth. That's beautiful.
Yeah, stealth would work
higher.
best for this.
Say it! 9.
Oof. So Akari, you notice them kind of dropping back a bit. You're not really sure if it's on purpose or anything, but it's possible.
Ikari quickly turns around and he says, "Wait, that's the wrong one." And then he says, "Novius, what are you saying to them?"
Oh, I do the shifting. What? I'm not saying anything to him. I just want to show him this cool thing I found.
You should come up here now.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Boop, 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 boop. He doesn't actually step on your face. He's just skipping around.
Alright,
All right.
yeah, you
Let's
Thwarted again.
hurry to the tavern.
Okay. All right. In that case, let's get you guys to the tavern real quick, and then we have some other things to go over.
I'll just wait till Tushi's away from the carring and then try and show him the cool skull thing.
I see. All right. And now you're at the entrance of the tavern. So give me just a moment because I am going to need to get back to Karuna real quick and then back to Ikari. Where'd Karuna go? There he is. All right, so Karuna. Can you hear me?
Yep.
There you are, nice. All right, in that case, if I believe correctly, I think you went back to that Fey dude's house.
Yep. Yep.
All right. In that case, do you knock upon the door?
Yeah.
All right. All right, he'll answer. Hello? Oh, hello again.
Hi. You said it's cool for me to stay here, right?
Yes, of course, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna head out for a little bit, but I promise I'll be back. I promise.
That's perfectly fine with me.
Okay.
Be
bye-bye.
safe, though. This city might treat you differently due to your orcish appearance.
I'm like the strongest guy out there. You don't gotta worry.
Fair enough. Well, in that case, I wish you luck, and I shall see you when you come back.
Bye bye.
All right. And he will wave and shut the door. Now, where are you
where's
up
the
to?
tavern?
Ah, the tavern is right here. So as you guys arrive, you actually see Karuna arriving at the same time.
Yay, Karuna!
What's up?
Where are we?
Oh, give me just a moment.
Found
There
us.
you go. Yeah.
Yay! Wait, can I just do the shifty things? Ooh, I can do that. Cool.
All right. So, as you guys walk in, you see. Time to reveal a person. Give me just a moment. All right. You see this person.
Ooh, panther lady. Is that a panther?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a goat. Oh, it's a panther. Oh.
Or I believe so. As well as that, the tavern seems to be stocked full of people.
Crowds.
Oh,
He turned flat
I was
there,
just looking-
my dude.
I was just looking through it. I was like, oh, what's
You
this?
died?
And then it was like, and then I was looking at like the flip, and it said isometric plane. I was like, oh, I wonder what that is, and I turned flat.
It's time to turn flat.
Like flat standing.
Gucci, time to turn isometrical.
Okay. All right. So, and you can see that they are currently tending to a customer, and then the customer will walk away and find a seat. Hello
I
there.
approach.
What can I do for you?
Hello. Have you met a blue fellow with horns and maybe forearms?
I don't think I have, unless you mean a tiefling, which, as I recall, do not have 4 arms, so in that case, no.
Alright, thank you very much. I truly appreciate it.
No problem at all. Can I get you a seat anywhere?
Yes, please. And some rooms.
All right. Give me just a moment. We have a large room. Currently, our suites are full. Do you mind sleeping with other people in the same room?
I don't mind. I don't know about my companions, though.
All right. In that
Oh,
case,
definitely no, obviously.
the hospital is open upstairs if you would like to sleep there.
I see. Thank you.
All right. And in that case, your table is, and she will point to a table that is literally just been vacated, like right over here in the corner.
Okay.
I'll send someone to you in a moment.
Thank,
You would like a drink?
thank you.
I can get that for you right now.
Some tea would be nice.
Tea, all right. They'll rummage around and set out a pot.
I motion for Tushi to go and sit down at the table.
Can Novius follow him?
Yes, you can.
I'm
means
gonna
he's gonna-
follow Tushi, kind of stay by him.
Sounds good.
He's gonna sit down, and he's just gonna look over at Karuna and goes, "Hey, guess what? I found a skull I found a skull a little bit ago. Want to see it?"
That's nice.
And like, Novius really takes out the skull and just places it on the table, and like, he goes, "I tried to put magic through it. I think it's like a what's it called? What? I'm sorry, I'm completely blanking on the word. The thing
casting
when
focus?
you cast the magic. There it is. Casting focus.
Yeah.
There it is.
That's,
I think it's a casting focus.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah. He just like stares at
Ooh.
it for a little bit and then pokes it in the head and then puts it away.
All
I
right.
grabbed my
That's
tea.
all. That's
I
all. He
grabbed
just
my
wanted to
tea
show
bag.
what his goal.
All right.
Go inside.
Arabelle will also buy some tea and follow you. That's just 1 copper if you want to buy it.
All right.
All right. In that case, you are all at a table.
Cool. I guess now we just wait for Kuro to come back.
Speaking of
can I
which,
go out looking for Kuro?
yes, you can if you would like.
Alright, then I'll kind of mention that to a group and I'll say, look, yeah, I'm gonna go out and look for Kuro. Just don't get Tushi killed while I'm gone.
All right, roll me
Oh,
an
darn, it was
investigation
my
check.
plan all along. It was my plan all along to raise this goblin child and then murder him.
Good lord.
No! All Levy's wants to do is shove on his skull, and now he's being accused of murder.
You'll
Well,
make
then he hasn't
wonderful
done that
cannon
too.
fodder.
Oh man, a 10. Great rolls.
What have I done? Oh gosh.
Oof. Well, unfortunately, it's going to take you a little bit to do so. I'll get back to you and have you do another check in just a moment. All right. In that case, I will jump to you, Kuro. You are in a very special place, as ahead of you, you can see a statue to Theros. You see a few people in the springs here and there. There are 5 different red trees. And in the center, you can see a man, a familiar man, right here.
All right. I will walk forward, and I've just remembered Kuro's relationship with water. So I guess I shall take off my cloak and let it sting my skin a little bit. And
Alright.
I'll walk over
Ooh.
here and then go. I mean, do I recognize the man, or were you just pointing out that there's a man?
You do. In fact, Futz, aka Chikara, if you could introduce your character.
All right.
Wait, are they here?
Yeah, I mean, he should be. He's muted.
Oh, hold on. Let me DM them to make sure if they're still here. Hold on.
Well, are they the one who just revealed their token? 'Cause they
I did that.
hello.
Hey. All right.
he's-
So Futz, if you could introduce yourself and your character.
Okay, my name is Chikara Ayama. I am a green orc cleric. I am currently looking at this statue because I'm very intrigued by gods. So I came here in search of knowledge of trying to figure out who this god is, what it's about, because it's being worshipped with little to no information. So that really intrigued me. So I'm kind of just studying the statue, walking around it. I kind of have like one arm folded across my chest while the other one's like my hands touching my face, just kind of investigating.
And Kuro, you recognize this as the orc you met at the gate. I know their picture is different, but they are the same orc.
All right. I will walk over here then and say hello again, friend.
Oh, Kuro. Hello. What are you doing around these parts?
I just figured I'd come out here and relax. Been traveling for a bit, so is this
yeah.
what you were going to? Is this what you came to Blood Moon to search for?
Yes, it is. I'm in search of knowledge and power and strength, and how to defeat my enemies and the other gods that are against my god. So I could see why you chose this place. It is very beautiful here. It's very peaceful, calming. Do you know anything about this god? I believe the name is Theros. Have you heard of this name before?
Yes, actually. Am I correct? That's the temple we went to was to Theros.
You are correct.
All right. Well, uh, it's a bit of an odd story. I've never come in contact with the god myself, of course, but
Of course.
do you know much about Fae?
I have a generalized knowledge of the Fae, yes.
All right. I don't know much about him other than that he's the god of Fae. I was at a temple of his recently, and there was a sort of a portal to his. Well, I don't know if it was his realm. I believe it's under debate where he's from exactly.
Okay, a portal, you say? Where is this
Yes.
portal located? If I
Well,
may inquire.
it's to the west of here. It was the portal itself, I believe, may be destroyed, at least partially. It was opened by someone who should not have done so, and my group and I had to close it to keep some sort of creature from getting out. And I believe the device that opened the portal was a bit damaged in the process.
Oh, I see. Well, it's good that you closed it and stopped this creature from coming in, but this device that you speak of, do you still have it in your possession?
Well, it wasn't exactly mobile. It was quite a large machine of sorts.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing that tidbit of information.
Of course.
I guess I maybe can inquire if there's a great library in this area that I can maybe investigate further, but for the time being, shall I buy you a drink?
Sure, I don't see why not.
Wonderful.
And, my group and I are here in town to ask about some sort of energy that was possibly powering the portal. If you'd like, you could come along with us and learn about it as well.
Oh, an energy that powers the portal, you say? And you see him kind of just pace back and forth for a second and get lost in thought. And then he kind of forgot that you were there for a second. He looks back up and he's like, "Oh, yes, I'm sorry. I got lost in thought. Absolutely. Yeah, I would love to learn more about this and engage with your companions more. The more knowledge you have, the stronger you are, right?"
Of course. That's a good mindset to have.
Wonderful.
How we go? And I just pat my arm across his back, and he kind of, being the 6'5" orc that I am, 280 pounds, kind of, maybe a little too hard, and he kind of just maybe falls forward a little bit. And, "Oh, I'm sorry. And I kind of like grab you and pick you back up. And
That's all right. Thank you. There's a tavern sort of in the middle of town. I believe the rest of my group are somewhere in that direction, at least. If you'd like to head that way.
Okay, in the tavern in the center of town? Absolutely. How about I meet you there? I'm going to find my brother and let him know what's going on, and then we can both meet you there, if that's okay.
Of course.
Wonderful,
And
wonderful.
I'll pull out my map and show you where on the map the tavern is.
Okay.
All right. Ha ha ha. And what a perfect time to cut to the gates. As a new hero arrives in town. All right, give me just a moment. All right. Lost. As you wander towards this village, or I suppose city, you could call it, Nothing like what you remember back at home, but it's no matter. It will do just fine. You see the gates are wide and open for you. And you make your way into town. Would you please introduce yourself and your character? And let me give you a good view.
Okay. Yeah, so I am a blue orc, with a warhammer and a shield. I did want to bring this in. I didn't know if I sent you a thing that we get it after, but I have a nine-tail fox,
Sorry, let me
shield
give you that.
defender with you,
Yeah.
at my side.
Sorry.
And I'm here. I ran across some people on my way here. They got me a little set behind, and I'm here to try to figure out some interesting facts about this portal that I've heard of. Oh, that's why it's set to. There you go.
Hold on. What name did you want to name them?
Kubi.
All right. Let me just set their portrait, and then I will be done. Sorry about that.
You're good. I'm putting in the modifiers for it.
And I'm going to give you ownership over that. All right. There we go. Do they speak or do they not speak? Your companion.
No, they don't speak.
All right. In that case, as you wander into town, you see ahead of you quite a few elven guards.
Okay. How is it going, though?
Stop right there, and they will sort of come to you. All right. Do you have an ID?
I was not aware that I needed an ID to enter a city.
Well, in that case, just stay out of trouble, because we are watching, and go to that building that way, and he will point to this building. So yeah. I will escort you there. Stay out of trouble, of course. All right.
I don't mind bringing. I don't want to make any trouble, and I will ask him. Do you know anything about the people that wear this? And I pull out the mask that we talked about before.
Well, you know, of all people, I didn't think it would be an orc that would ask me that. Well, if you want to know more about them, there is something I can do for you, though you will have to wait until sundown.
Alright then. Shall we go get an ID?
Yes, of course. Alright. And he will turn this way and take you to go get one. And just inside there, you'll meet another person. They will ask you certain things about your past violence, all that stuff, and then they will make you an ID.
Alright then.
All right.
I'll head in.
All right. And they'll go back to their post. All right. So inside, you see this fellow at the counter. He seems swamped and very tired. He'll kind of look up. Next. Oh,
Hi there.
hello.
How's it going?
You know, your knowledge of common is rather surprising. I suppose I won't have to give you that paper.
I know Elvis too, if you'd rather talk in that tongue.
Oh, really? Well, let's see it then.
Hi, how's it going? There's really not much else to it.
Oh,
It's just
well, that's actually not bad. Anyway, well, let's go ahead and get started on your ID.
threw me out.
Oh, hold on. There you go. All right. Let's see. Have you, in the past 24 hours, killed or eaten somebody?
I haven't killed anyone. I have, and I interrogated the man with this mask that was looking a bit shifty, and learned a bit about a portal in this area.
Ah. In that case, I will need to see you later. We can send somebody out to find you. All right, but first things first. Let's get you an ID. Again, you said you have not killed or eaten anyone in the past.
Don't eat people. It's a lot more barbaric. I'm not really that part of my kind.
Good. You'll do good here then. Name?
You. Why you?
All right, and he'll write that down. And let me see. What is your purpose here?
I was coming with my brother. He wanted to talk, to see about the god in this area. I now am more interested in this portal. I have quite an interest with mechanics and planes of sorts.
You know, you're a very unique orc. I'm sure you'll do fine here. But in any case, here is your idea. Welcome to Blood Moon.
Thank you very much.
No problem at all. And he will go back to his work. Next.
Guess I will head out to look for my brother. I know he was looking for anything that looks like it has to do with a god.
All right. So in that case, two things. First things first. If you drag and select, you can select both you and your companion at the same time.
Okay.
And if you roll me a perception check. Perception or investigation. I'll accept either.
Let's see. I just put my things on to try this.
And you can use your intelligence modifier for either.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, never mind. So D20.
Oh,
That's 4.
sorry, I need to show you how to roll. Or you know how to roll, right?
19.
Perfect.
Yeah, I did it that way. I wanted to see if there was a way to roll with my modifiers I had in this system.
Sadly, not until I make macros that do that.
Okay.
But for now, you can see a statue that seems to be to what resembles your previous heard descriptions of Theros right here.
Might as well head over. And I'm gonna put my... Does it come with like a little lanyard, my ID?
It comes with like a... Well, it's a paper tag, actually, so it hangs down rather than hanging sideways. And you're meant to put it on your arm.
Right, I'm putting on the back of my Steel Defender.
Sounds good.
I'm not putting it on me.
Fair enough.
And
that is fair because you've heard of these paper tags, and a lot of people use them to cast spells, so that's pretty... something that some people are pretty superstitious about.
And I will head over to the statue.
All right. Let me just take you there. All right. So, let me see. Kuro, would you have already left, or would you still be there, do you think? I'll let you decide that.
I'll leave, but also I'll let Chikara know that his brother may be in the direction of the building that the guards told him where he could get an ID
All right.
if he was coming into town recently.
Sounds good. In that case, so as you leave, would you like to... Is there anywhere specific you'd like to go to before the tavern?
Real quick, I'm going to... Would I know where Tina's shop is?
Ha ha ha. You know what it's called, so in that case, you can definitely go looking for it.
Okay, would you remind me what it's called?
I believe it's just Tina's Tattoos, or something like that. It might have been something else that I might have just forgotten, but...
I will look for her shop then.
Alright. In that case, we'll get back to you in just a moment. Because... You... Aoyama. You arrive and you see your brother. Right here.
Mm-hmm. I head over.
Brother!
My brother.
You've made it. Did you get your ID?
Yes, I did.
Let me see it.
It's on the back of DB here.
They took a picture in the middle of you blinking. Ash, so what can I do something real quick? Can I make an investigation check on the statue to see if there's anything that might be out of place? Maybe there's like a hidden compartment or like just like any kind of maybe just something special or different about this statue?
Yes, you may.
All right.
As
how
well as
do
that,
roll
I
hit?
can describe its appearance if you'd like.
Absolutely, please. Thank you.
Sorry, did you ask how you roll?
Yes. Law sent it to me. It's hold on.
Brackets
put-
and then D20 plus your modifier.
Mm-hmm.
I will assist with it since I'm there.
Nice.
Or I probably should just roll instead of assisting. I should just help him look and roll since I probably have a better modifier, honestly.
Fair enough.
I don't type modifier. I put in my modifier, correct?
You plus whatever your investigation modifier is.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's investigate. I have a plus
I have
10.
plus-
Hold up. I put plus 4 on that. That 19 was a lot higher. It was a 25.
Heck yeah, man. Dude, you like sniped it from across the city.
26.
Holy crap. Wait, is that an hold on, what is that?
Investigation check.
No, I'm trying to see what the nat roll is. So it would have been a 16 if you did not have a plus 10. That's nice. I like that. All right. So in that case, let me first describe to you what it looks like.
Okay.
This is a statue of a man that appears to have some samurai armor on him. However, it doesn't seem to fit with the character. It's almost as if that was an afterthought. The character itself seems to be a hooded figure with a hood over the samurai helmet, and their face is obscured. They have a long, sort of kilt-like decoration, and it appears to have white and gold embroidery on it.
Okay.
And they are holding a shield that has a strange symbol on it. Which, give me a moment. With that investigation, good lord. All right. So you see that depicted on the shield, there is a cross, like an X across it. And on top of that X, there is a symbol that is in a language that neither of you know, as well as a what seems to be a rabbit, but with wings.
Okay, so the symbols of the rabbit with wings.
The symbol is underneath the rabbit with wings.
Oh, okay. Okay, and in a language I
I would like to use my researcher background, my
Ooh.
sage background, to see if I recognize anything about the rabbit.
Go right ahead. What does that give you again?
You attempt to just learn or recall any piece of lore, and if you don't know that information, you often know where you can obtain it.
In that case, make me a
If they're
lore
from-
check
All right.
with
Let me
advantage.
see what my modifier is. If that's a 7. Okay. Be there in a second. Is there a way for me to do it with advantage without doing it twice, or just do it twice?
You'll have to do it twice, but if you type it, you
25?
can click the up arrow, and it'll automatically type what you typed again.
So, oh, just where's the up arrow? This one. That's
Oh no,
Okay,
no,
never
like
mind.
the up arrow key.
oh, okay. Well, okay. 19 and a 25. So
All right, so with your 25, you can tell that this is a sort of a mythological animal. It's not one that exists where any of you guys come from, that's for sure. But it is said to be related to Fae, and it is called a Scavator.
excavator.
Excavator?
Indeed. Let me see if I can find the spelling. Hold on.
Like, it'd be fun and all try to remember that, but
Yeah.
excavator.
All right. Here is the spelling in chat, and I'll put it in Discord as well.
Should learn Sylvian.
I kind of got the little notepad going.
You
This
don't
is
know how
what-
to do what?
I'm gonna assume that he just passes along that information after he.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
Oh, brother, I forgot to mention. I have made a new friend.
have you?
Yes, his name is Kuro. He invited me and you to go to the tavern and have a drink with him and his companions, and he mentioned something about a device, a portal, and mysterious creatures on the other side. They closed the portal, and I don't know much information, but I think we should go inquire and hear what they have to say. Yes.
Ding,
You
ding, ding,
said
ding,
they
ding.
know-
That happens to
you-
be exactly what you're looking for, you.
Yep. So you say they know the location of this, right?
Yeah, they said that they were there where the portal was created. Why? What, did you hear something about this portal? You seem very interested.
Yeah, when you took your bit of a lead, I met probably not the nicest individual, but I got some information from him about a portal in this area. I'm a little more intrigued about being here now.
I am too as well. And maybe it leads to some information about this god that we know nothing of. I mean, how am I going to defeat him if I know nothing? Let's go.
Indeed.
All right. Where are they exactly? Do you know?
He showed me on the map. He's at a tavern in the middle of town.
And then I guess I can point to him like in the direction of where it would be because Kuro showed me.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
And you can
Alright.
see it's this big tower roughly in the center of town.
Okay.
All right, so let's cut back
Um,
to you guys in just. Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, as we start walking away, my brother sees me look at the god and just under my breath go, "Puny god," and then we keep walking. Sorry.
Haha, yes. All right. Let me see. Kuro, you are here. All right, so as you walk around, hold on. Where's Karuna? Hold on. Oh, there you are.
Right in front of the tavern.
All right, so Karuna, you've been searching for him for a while, And eventually, while traveling down a random street, you come across Kuro.
Why, hello.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, hold
Who
on.
are you?
My bad,
Arabelle.
Arabelle.
Mr. Flying, holy shit.
Arabelle teleports to exactly where you are. I'm sorry. Alright, sorry. So continue.
My bad. I was moving my piece, and you just happened to move the camera.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Hello.
Hi. So, where you heading to?
Do you remember the purple tiefling woman we met, back in Crimtane, was it?
What was her name? Tusha, Tasha, Tisha, Tina. That was, yeah, no, that was her
Something
name.
like that.
Yeah.
Yes, well,
She has a shop here, right?
yes, that's what she told me, so I, figured I'd stop by it real quick.
I think I'll join you on that. I'd love to get some magical tattoos.
Yes, my thoughts exactly.
Alright. Give me just a moment, and I will take you there, as you have discovered its location. Oh,
By
I
the
had
way,
their token already done, and I just made a new one. Hold on.
I don't know if you would remember from much earlier, but, you probably would have seen as well, Kuro has some tattoos already, though they're not magical.
Yeah, because she said that, do you want some new tattoos? And then she
Yeah.
said that she could just alter the ones that you have right now and make them magical.
Yeah. Just like enchant them, basically.
All right. And slowly, as you walk the streets, you guys eventually come across the shop. Give me just a moment. All right. And center. All right. So here, you find the shop. Has the same name as what you were told in Crimtane.
Right. I will walk inside.
As you do so,
I'll follow right behind him.
you see Tina waiting there for you.
Hello again.
Hello there. Welcome back to my shop.
Thank you. I don't know. I just figured I'd come check out your shop while we were here in Blood Moon.
See anything you like? And she'll pull up a skinned pig skin that seems to be what she's been practicing on. And there's a whole bunch of different tattoos on there.
See.
I almost played you
I'm not
guys'
sure.
battle music.
I don't necessarily have anything in mind currently, just sort of thinking of different things.
Sorry, by the way, I'm trying to grab some music real quick.
Alright.
Because this no longer fits.
Hey, Ash, while you're doing that,
Yeah?
I don't know if this is out of bounds, but I kind of want to be a little devious here, and is there any way that I could like go up to this statue before I leave and like get down and do like a small sacred flame or something, and like draw like my own god symbol on the back of it or something?
You mean, can you vandalize a holy object?
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
I would like to vandalize that holy object.
All right, give me just a moment.
Okay, sure.
Great idea. That's not going to cause problems later.
Says the guy who killed the king.
Yeah, he killed our adopted father. How depressing.
There. He's trying to convert the goblin too, so
Yeah.
guess I can't really talk.
Sorry, by the way, I'm trying to hurry.
No, you're fine. You
I
know
need
what?
to find something
Maybe-
that's not battle music. Why did I not just use this? This is good. And this is what I was using last time. Alright, give me just a moment.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back in just.
Sounds good. Alright. So sorry, what did you say to her?
Basically, I didn't have anything in mind. I'm just sort of looking around for now.
I see. Well, let me know if you find anything you like.
Thank you. I'll like look at the thing with all the tattoos on it.
Karuna hops on the desk now.
I'm trying to find space. That like this is outside, and then this is
Here, let
like.
me hold on. Let me help you out. There you go. Much better. Now you can move a little bit more precisely.
Okay, sorry.
All right. So Kuro, you can see there are several like dragon designs. There are a few different like mountains. You see some strange designs. Some depicting a really weird-looking city where every building is a tower. You also see one that has 9 concentric circles getting smaller as they go down. And there's a like a flowing dragon around them all.
What is this one here for? And I'll point to that one.
Ah, that's just my home. Little
You said
reminder.
it's 9 circles.
Yep.
I see. Interesting. Which one?
I'm from the 4th one. You ever heard
I
of
see.
Malamest?
Would I have?
No. I don't even think you can roll for that.
No, I have not.
Ah, it's a real jazzy place.
Yes, I can imagine.
You have no idea what this jazz is. All right. And there are also a lot of like weapon tattoos and things like that, as well as some that are just patterns.
Is there anything you're looking for, Karuna?
I mean, I'm just looking at all the selections. Is there any way to like? Can you list them out and their effects if that's possible?
I can give you some ideas of the types of effects you can get. However,
Yeah.
it's a lot more customizable. So don't like just take what I say and think that's all you can do.
Wait, can you order your own custom tattoo?
Oh, absolutely you can. Of course, she'll only be able to do ones she knows best. However, she knows a lot, so essentially you just ask me what you want, and I will see if she has that ability. However, ideas of what you can do. The starting price for these are 4,000 gold, so it's a lot of money. But they give you, some can increase the damage on attacks, even add elemental attacks, elemental damage to attacks. You can add damage dice to your unarmed strikes and things such as that. If you are a sorcerer who cast from their own body, you can enhance spellcasting with some of them. So,
What do you mean by enhanced spellcasting?
things such as, for example, draw more from your own body, which would more than likely make you feel weak. However, it would allow like a boost of power to anything you would cast, such as extra damage or extra 2-hit or things like that. So there's really a lot of options.
Yeah, sadly, I don't have that type of gold since I spent it on that scroll. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
I'll-
to be
I'll keep
fair,
it in
you
mind.
still have that you gotta work through.
Yeah. Is the scroll multiple use or is it one-time use?
Well, you got a rod, so the rod is multiple use. You use that basically as much as you want. However, the summoning supplies, those are...
You said that it could last like a lifetime.
Yeah,
or at least a
exactly.
very long time. Yeah.
They're limited, but not limited enough. Like, you could use them basically infinitely now.
Oh, I know exactly what I want to do. Okay, that's perfect. I'm ready to go.
All right.
All right.
Just window shopping.
I don't think I'm going to get anything today, but I'll keep this place in mind.
Let me know when you need anything, and I'll be right here.
All right. I will.
All right. If you would like, I can go ahead and take you back to the tavern.
Sure.
All right. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. Hold on.
Really would.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, that's the opposite direction.
All right. And you approach the tavern. Arabelle, what are you up to?
I'm not quite sure. Just kind of roaming.
Fair enough.
I don't really know what to do.
Well, you do see these two pass you going to the tavern.
Tavern, you say?
Indeed. A rather large one as well.
Hello, Arabelle. Are Novius and Ikari already here?
I know you
I
didn't mean that
believe
as a pun,
so,
but...
unless they left when I walked away.
All right. Well, I will enter.
All right. As you do, these two also sort of wander in. Also,
Yeah,
hold
but you
on.
may need to move. What's this piece?
Yeah. So first things first. What exactly would you like to scorch into the statue?
Okay.
Yes, you can. Thoughts?
Okay, thank you. Just to confirm that. So first, what I would like to do is cast detect magic first, and make sure that there's like no like sensory thing here, just to make sure like if I were to vandalize this, there's not like a big alarm system that's gonna go off.
There appears not to be, which makes sense because I mean, not a lot of people know as much magic as you or your brother does.
Okay. So what I would like to do is go up behind it, and like I guess like in the back little left corner of it, I'm gonna just like I guess sear into like a small symbol of my god.
All right.
And then-
you sear into the back a figure of a skull with mist swirling underneath it.
Yep. And then I'm gonna draw a tiny little dick on the bottom right.
Sounds good. All right. You successfully vandalize and desecrate the holy site, which is exactly what you want.
As it should be.
Exactly. All right. And did you say you wanted to keep up with your brother?
Me? Yeah. So I guess with him, I guess we're making our way to the tavern. I did want to inquire, I guess, at some point if there is like a magic item shop or just like.
Ah. Yes, there is. If you would like to search for one.
Yes, I would very much, please.
Oh boy.
Brother, I'm going to look for a magic shop. Do you wish to come with me before we venture to the tavern?
I mean, I know you are very not strapped with gold, so I don't know what you are planning to buy there.
Well, that's what I have you for, brother. Your gold. Come, let's
I'm
go.
not strapped with gold either. We just came out on this adventure. How about we look when we get some gold later?
Very well. You always are the smarter, logical one, brother. To the tavern we go. We drink.
All
And
right.
Futz, if you double click on your character, you can change your thing to a PC instead of an NPC.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Wait, what?
That was my bad, by the way. Sorry about that.
By what?
So double click on your character and go to the top right and change it from an NPC to a PC. That's my bad. I should have done that earlier.
Yeah, so you can, on the left where it says Map Explorer, you can click on your person, so you just fast travel to them instead of having to look for them.
I double click him and it just shows my icon. It doesn't bring up anything.
What? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm like double clicking and it just shows like Chikara Ayama on the bottom left with my profile pic.
That's weird. Hold on, I'll just change it for you. We'll look at that later and see if we can figure out why it's doing that. But for now, I went ahead and fixed it for you.
Okay, thank you.
But Karuna, these interesting people walk up. Oh, and by the way, Futz, you can move your character around as much as you please.
I click on him and it doesn't do anything.
You can't like
Is
drag
it
him.
middle mouse button?
Wait,
Oh
what?
wait, no. That
You
wasn't
just
me
click them
moving.
with your mouse.
Yeah, I'm clicking with my mouse and it doesn't do anything.
Do you not own them?
Yeah, you may need to.
Oh, what the
Does
heck?
it
You
have a
were...
red and
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm sorry. I thought I gave you ownership of him. All right, you can go ahead and move him now. So that's why it wasn't letting you open it up or anything. It's because you didn't have ownership. All right, my bad. So Karuna, you see these three walk up.
Hi. And then I'll go over to Kuro.
All right. Also, Arabelle, you can see that there's a wall right here with like drinks lining it.
Oh, is there now?
There is, indeed.
I want to drink, but I forgot that my constitution is only +1. And so I'm
You
scared.
can get one medium drink without having to make like a Constitution save. But if you get like a larger drink, you'd have to be like an orc or a dwarf or something to have to resist that.
Which way do I go for all the drinks? I want to drink.
Just to the south.
the counter.
Yep. Hold on, let me unsnap you from grid so you can move around freely. There you go. Alright. Hello there.
Hello.
Welcome to my my tavern.
Yeah, it's a lovely place. Lovely place.
Well, thank you very much. Can I get you anything?
Yes. A glass of ale.
Alright, coming right up. And she will duck below the counter, put up a glass, and start shaking up some ale and pouring it in there. And then after
Thank
a
you.
little bit, she shall pass it to you.
Thank you.
No problem at all. That'll be 2 copper.
Here you are.
Alright, then she shall take it. You also notice that your friends are in the corner.
And one of them's doing the Macarena. Just kidding.
Novius is spinning like a Beyblade.
Let it rip.
Yes. Let it tear indeed.
I love this
I'm
child.
gonna buy some tea.
All right. Luckily, she just had some brewed. You're fine with herbal tea, correct?
Yes, of course.
All right, perfect. I had some of that brewed. And she will go ahead and pour you a glass and pass it to you.
What was the name of the other half tiger man?
Hold on. I'll need to look for it. Tambris.
Alright. Do you know anyone by the name of Tambris?
Tambris? I haven't seen him in quite a while. That was before we crossed over from the Twilight Corona, actually.
I see. You're from the Twilight Corona.
Well, we traveled through the Twilight Corona.
Oh. Interesting.
We aren't actually from there, we're both from the Gaussian Wastes, but it was quicker.
I see. How did you get to it?
Well, Fae, like I, have natural abilities that sort of allow us to do such things. We can find places in areas where people don't normally see things, and find crossings to the Feywild.
Interesting. I did not know that.
Unfortunately, we can't take anyone with us. That's why we each kind of travel alone. And of course,
I
the
see.
older generations can't make it out of the Twilight, and neither can they make it back, so that's why so many druid slaves end up, well, stuck here.
I assume you know he's in Crimtane, don't you?
I did not, but that is rather fortunate. I should visit him sometime.
I see. Yes, he runs his own tavern there.
Ah. Well, I suppose we think alike.
Yes. Suppose so. Well, it has been nice meeting you. I'm going to go reacquaint with some of my companions.
You too, and, well, have a good stay here.
Thank you.
And you, sir?
And
What can I do for you?
I'm sorry. I overheard you talking with that fine gentleman over there.
Oh, wait,
I
that's
just
right.
wanted-
I'm going to stay over here, actually.
I just want to know really quickly, is you traveling to and from the Twilight an innate ability or like a spell?
Well, I suppose it's more of an innate ability, but I've seen others learn it.
Does it require of a lot of mastery? Would you say it's extremely difficult to do, or do you think it's within the realm of possibility of a fine old handsome gentleman like myself to do?
Well, I definitely think it's something that you could learn. It's just might take a while unless you happen to be a wizard or something like that with access to a bunch of information.
Gotcha. Thank you for your help.
No problem at all. I believe you call it plane shift here.
I'll remember that. I promise.
All right. Well, no problem. All right. Now, what are you guys up to? And then we'll get back to
Just
the group.
walking in. I would like if I heard if I heard her say she's Fae. I'm gonna guess she may know Sylvian. So
She knows Summer, which is my world's version of Sylvan.
okay. That symbol that you say we couldn't read
Yeah.
onto on the thing, I would like to go up to her and ask her if she was Fae.
Which is fair
I
that you
think
would recognize her even if you didn't hear, because usually Fae have animal esque appearances as well as human.
Hi there, how is it going?
Well, it's rather busy, but I mean, thank you for asking. What can I do for you?
Well, I was coming here with my brother to meet a group, but I just happened to ask, would you know what did you call it? The Sylvian language here?
Summer.
Would you know Summerun?
I do know Summer. Is there a reason you're asking? Do you need me to translate something?
I wanted to see if the symbol was in that language, and can I write down what was on the statue?
Sure. Oh, well, it is. I can translate it, though I'm afraid I'll have to charge you.
That would be fine.
It's just 1 copper.
I will pass it across.
Alrighty. Give me just a moment. Ba-ba-ba.
Oh, now my money's gonna look all gross. Sad. Might as well 110 silver.
Just to double check, so the person that he is currently speaking to is the barkeep, right? Like you said, this is where like I guess the bar is at?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. So she will take a look at it. Are you perhaps getting this from the statue?
Yes.
Well, it translates to Athiarna, which means Lord in common.
Okay, got it. I was just seeing because I recognized the little fey creature on the shield as well.
Of course. Those things are frustrating.
Well, I will leave you to your business because I think my brother is about to be a good customer.
Of course, of course.
Yes.
And
I-
brother, do you see the adventurers the person that you were talking to anywhere?
Scan the room, and yeah, I see them in the back corner, and I'm like,
They're right over there.
Yeah.
Should I get a round of drinks for the table then?
A round of
Also-
drinks would cost...
Seinami? Is her name Seinami?
Yes it is.
Seinami.
Okay, say Nami, this god, Theros, do you worship this guy?
Well, not really. He's not from where I'm from.
Oh, okay, very good, very good. Do you know any information, or if there might be anywhere in the city that I could find more lore information on this god or anything in the surrounding area?
Well, all I know is that he's a god of the Etherworld, and people keep blaming us that he's a god of ours.
Edgeworld, okay. What do you have to drink in this establishment?
Well, we have many fine alcoholic beverages. We also have tea, if you are in need of something more soothing.
Does the tea get you drunk?
Well, we do have alcoholic tea, but not generally.
Okay. How many people are over there? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 of us, right?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll.
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
7.
I was gonna say yeah. I think it's okay.
7
so,
if you count Tushi.
You know I'm not getting one.
No.
I'm not
7
gonna
total.
drink.
No, I know.
It's like 2 or
so-
something.
I'm
I
not
was
getting
like-
drunk either.
No. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know that, so I'm just gonna order them anyways, I guess, for everybody but my brother, and then I'll also have some tea sent over.
All right.
And if you have like a little cheese and meat plate, you know, a little charcuterie plate or something, we'll take one of those as well, please.
All right. She will respond. All right, I'll have that sent up to you in just a moment.
All right. Thank you so much for the information. And so, what do I owe you for this?
That'll be counts. 12 copper, and for the plate, that would be 5 extra copper. So that would be
17 copper. Got it.
yes, a gold and 7, or a silver and 7 copper.
Okay. I'll take out 2 silver and just flick it over to her and say, keep the change.
Ah, well, thank you very, very much.
Yes, so thank you for your information. Have a good day. And then I'll
Anytime.
make my way over to the wall.
All right. In that case, 2 very sophisticated-looking orcs approach the party.
Kuro! Hello! I made it!
Hello.
This is my brother, this is Kuro, the guy I was telling you about with the portal. My brother also had some information about a portal. But hello everybody else and travelers, I'm Chikara. This is my brother, you.
Oh, hello.
Greetings.
I'll walk up and hold out my hand to shake Yu's hand.
I'm going
Hi
to
there.
shake Yu's hand.
How is it going?
I'm sorry.
I'm well. How are you?
I'm going well. I have a bit of a little side project I am now doing, thanks to some information I got on my way here.
I see. Well, I'd be happy to exchange information if you are.
Well, yes, I don't know much about the portal, but I know I definitely can learn a lot more if I get to see it. I have a bit of a talent with planes and mechanics of sorts.
See. Everyone, Shikara here is the man we met at the gate. I mentioned the portal that we found because he was looking for information on Theros and told them they could come with us to learn about the crystals.
Oh, well, that makes sense now.
Oh, the crystals you say, what crystals? You didn't mention that before. I'm very intrigued. What happened exactly? You said you found a portal, you closed it, there was a device, now there's crystals. Maybe we could fill in the gaps a little bit, please?
Yes. Well, why don't we sit down? And I'll go over to the table wherever we are and have a seat.
All right.
Did
Sounds
I,
good.
Ash, real quick, did I get anything else from him besides that there's just a portal? Like any information?
Let me see. You probably would have learned that they were cutting down the red trees to research them in the meanwhile.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the lackeys don't know too much about the
Mhm.
entire operation, but that's about as much as you'd get.
Okay. So, do you guys have an idea where that portal leads?
It was the Errant Wilds, correct, Ash?
Well, it was the Twilight Corona.
Oh, I thought that. Okay.
The
Well,
Errant Wilds are a thing from a different world.
Oh, I
Can
thought
I-
that was also in your world. But okay.
Oh. I think you might be thinking of the Etterworld.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah. No, that portal, as far as you could tell, led to the Twilight Corona.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say that.
Can I see if I recognize anything from it from my research in the past with planar?
You can. Or you can use Nature or lore. I'll allow any of those three.
I think my lore and planar are the same, so yeah.
All right. Let me know which one
Fine.
you use, though, because the information will be different.
I'm probably gonna use planar.
Sounds good.
25.
All right. In that case,
So 18 natural.
you can... All right, so yeah, with that, you would know that typically when people refer to the Feywild, or the Feyworld, they're referring to either the Twilight Corona or the Etterworld. There's not too much that people can use to distinguish them, but you have researched enough that you can tell that the Etterworld typically is a more northeastern type of deal, especially up in the Gaian territories or over in Fracti, whereas the Twilight Corona is a huge thing here because there are a lot of Fae crossing over into this plane in this area.
Okay.
As
So
well
you
as that,
shut down-
the Etterworld is very difficult to find a portal to, whereas the Twilight Corona, it seems like every creature that comes from it has a way to get there and back.
Okay. So you guys shut down a portal to lead to the Feywild. Why were people trying to go there?
We're not fully sure. I don't know. The man who made it seemed quite enamored by the world, but we didn't really have a chance to figure out why.
Where did this take place?
It was at that Temple of Theros I mentioned to the west of here.
West of here. Okay.
If I don't know, if we could get a look at it, I may be able to figure out how to either, because you said you destroyed it, right? Or you shut it down?
Yes, and part of the machine broke when it was activated.
Yeah, if I see it, I may be able to figure it out a way to fix it.
All right. Ash, about how long from here would the temple be?
It would be a 2 days journey, I believe. Maybe more like 2.5 to 3. But it wouldn't be more than 3 days.
Okay.
Hey Ash, scanning this bar, is there like I know from some like others like OOC real quick, but I know like in other bars and taverns and stuff they have like fighting pits. Can I take a look around and see if there's like any fighting pit or if there's any kind of like arm wrestling things going on or
You can, if you would like. Make me a perception check.
Hey, give me.
Perceive for me.
I will perceive the perceivedness. So D20 plus my modifier, and what was that again? That was
Perception is
Is that-
wisdom,
perception.
and if you have proficiency in it, then add that.
If you look at the page, it's under perception. It gives you the modifier for you.
I had +6.
Nice. Perception is a good skill
23.
to have. Oh, and that is why. Alright, so... Let me see. Wait, I just realized your passive perception must be monstrous. Which is good.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need that. Alright.
Doesn't beat out mine.
So you do see that you don't see any fighting pits, but you do see that there is a place where people seem to be doing stuff like arm wrestling and the like, just over here. Kind of near
Okay.
the center, but to the left a bit. There's like a
Okay, what
large
did you-
table with a booth.
a large table with a booth and I'm okay, so is there somebody sitting at that table so you say there's people currently arm wrestling?
There seems to be several people surrounding it, and like a crowd almost, kind of gathering. Not a large one, but a big enough one. And they seem to be betting on whatever is going on in there.
Okay. I would say it's safe to assume that the drinks and the food came already.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
No, because I was going to use that. Okay, so while they're talking about that, I'm going to be, I'll say, well, it looks like you guys got a lot to talk about. Anybody interested in doing a little betting, gambling, maybe a little action? Anybody want to partake in an arm wrestle? I see that there's some action going on at that table.
I'm bored as hell. Why not?
Yeah, let the nerds talk their nerd talk. Let's go fight. Let's rile up the place.
Whoa, let's go fighting.
Opponent,
Brother, don't rile it up too much. I don't want to deal with the elves.
Okay, brother, I'll do my best. But then you see me take like all the alcoholic drinks that haven't been drank, and I just take them all into both my hands and just chug it all at once and get up from the table and start making my way over. Novius, follow, let's come. Who else is coming?
Nice.
I'm coming. And Ikari finishes his tea and follows.
Sweet.
Wonderful.
All right.
So we got it.
So everyone who would like to participate, go to right here.
Wait, participate in what? I was making a sandwich.
Oh.
You're gonna fight and arm wrestle and stuff.
Yeah, and bet on it too.
We're gonna gamble.
All right.
I'm good.
So anyone over here, essentially what I'm going to have you do is you won't have your weapons, but you can make athletics checks. And essentially every successful athletic check, you'll get how much you put in doubled. For every failed one, you'll get however much you put in completely taken away.
Okay. So like, I kind of like, I'm already starting to feel, you know, we've been on a long journey. I haven't had a drink in a while, so taking that big swig of all those drinks kind of is filling me a little bit, and I take the 3 companions by my side and I wrap them up around my arms. This is what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna like you 3. Who's up first? Who's next? Can I call next?
Someone will sort of like usher you in, so that you can join.
So I guess like, well, I'll have like my armor dropped. I'll put my shield and sword down and my armor plate next to it, and then you kind of just see me in like my wear and tear cloth armor underneath, and like you just see these giant muscles, but you just see scars like tattered across my arms, my body, my legs, just my entire body is just covered in scars. I forgot to mention I do have a giant scar that goes from the top right of my face all the way down to the bottom left, where it kind of disfigures my nose a little bit as well. Okay, so the guy ushers me in. Yes. What is going on here? What is the name? What is the game? What's the price?
All right, so you just got to bet on the game as much as you put in. We'll put in more, and if you win, you get it all. Or at least your share.
Okay. Well, so there people currently, like, they're taking bets for arm wrestle that's about to go on, or?
Oh, yeah.
Or am I stepping up?
And you see several people placing bets on you winning.
Okay.
There are also a few people that kind of back out because they don't want to bet anymore now that you're there.
Yeah, I mean, 6'5", 280-pound orc walks up.
Yeah, between you and Ikari, there's like half the muscle in this entire bar.
Oh, no. Okay.
All right.
So that means tiny little.
Ikari will do the same, and he'll take off his weapons. He'll take off his weapons and the top part of his armor, but leave the pants.
Sounds good.
He approaches and says, "I'll take you on."
Haha.
Ikari, I like that. Haha. Let's go. And I just like slam my elbow onto the table, and it like rattles the whole thing, and you just see a wide-eyed grin on my face, ready to go.
Ikari just sits down normally and he prepares himself.
All right. In that case, Both of you may make athletics checks, and if you feel like you should make another check based on certain things you do, suggest it, and I will say if it is logical or not, or feasible.
So we're arm wrestling, right?
Yep.
Okay, and you said athletics check, and that's a d20 plus the athletics modifier?
Yep.
Ooh, buddy. Well, can I ask you a question before we get started, Akari? So, like, what's your physique like? Like, when you took off your armor and like your weapons and stuff, like, what kind of physique do you have? How tall are you? Like...
He's 6'10", but he's
Okay.
6'10" and very, very muscly with little fat.
Okay, I
didn't
like that.
actually know how tall he was.
Fucking 6'10", bro. Okay. So obviously, me being me, because I value strength above all else, so I kind of stop and stare at you in admiration for a second, and give you a little nod, a little. I see what's up, man. Respect. And let's do this.
So first things first, Ikari, were you wearing your crimson armor?
Yes.
All right, so in that case, you would have noticed that he is wearing a bright red sort of garb that covers his entire body, and he had a hat that seems like it was modeled after a straw hat, but it is crimson.
Okay. Oh, so that's encompassing his whole body right now.
It was before he took it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I take notice to that? Does that make me like stop and think for like, do I notice it or recognize what it is or?
You can roll me a history check if you would like.
Okay, 1 second.
Which no one has done yet.
History +5. 17.
All right, you recognize that this seems to be an armor design that was used a long time ago, and you recognize it because you fought some people who looked this way.
Okay.
However, you do not know any more about it.
Okay. So I kind of just look at it and glance and say, I recognize that. I'll have to ask him about that later, and I'll think that inside my head, and then I turn and look at him, wide-eyed grin, and he sat down calmly. I came in boisterously, so did you put your arm up to the table?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Let's do this.
Heck yeah.
All
I
right.
wish
Athletics
you luck,
rolls.
friend. You seem like a strong one.
You too. I do have to be honest with you. I am a little excited about this.
Me too. I take it that you like strength, I see. May I ask what god you worship?
Haha.
I don't really worship any god.
Ah. Well, you and I must talk later because, boy, do I have some information for you about the Lord of the White Death.
I mostly believe in the power of the individual. One
Hey,
strength doesn't come from a god. It comes from their own.
hey, Kuro.
I 100% agree.
Kuro, could you make me a perception check really quickly?
I could make you a perception check really quickly. 25, natural 20.
All right.
Damn.
So from across the way, you hear "White Death, White Death, White Death."
As soon as you say that, because I roll a nat 20, I'm just gonna instantly look over there. Looking for who said it.
You know who the White Death is.
I see.
Are you good there, Kuro?
If you would like.
What'd you say? Sorry.
I said, are you good there? Because right now you just jumped up right in front of me.
Oh, I just it's nothing.
So, really quickly, would you like for me to give you some information on the White Death that your character would know?
Yes, please.
So, you know the Jade Emperor? You know that guy?
Yes.
The White Death is the mortal enemy of the Jade Emperor.
I see. So it's a good recognition then.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, I suppose it really depends on what you would think of the god.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, for me, where I grew up and stuff, it is a good recognition, correct?
I would say true, but honestly, in Daichi, it is very opposed on which one is the good one.
Well, I mean, especially now,
Yes.
I probably
Especially,
favored him.
yeah, especially now.
Anyway, I will keep my knowledge to myself, but I will say, so your brother, he worships the White Death, does he?
Yes, that is the god he follows under. I'm not really one for worshipping under gods, but that's is
see.
who he follows.
Neither am I usually, but White Death is sort of a legend where I'm from. He, quite reputable.
Yes, I believe in his past he did work with a shaman under the White Death. I can't recall much though about that. I was busy with my work.
So in
I
that
see.
case, Kuro, he probably worked under a Wumai, which is like like a war shaman, basically.
Okay. I see. Alright.
Since we're on the topic, if I may interject real quick,
All right.
so that kind of backstory that you and I talked about, Ash, on how I became under the White Death, and being a part of that, do I get my own like military sigil symbol on my armor because I did take the veteran background as well?
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay.
If you would like to, of course.
Yes, of course. So we'll talk about that later. I just want to make sure. So this way, like,
Yeah.
talking about the god, he might recognize the symbol that I have because it's under the White Death, Legion or whatever. So okay.
That sounds good. In that case, I probably should have mentioned that earlier. That's my bad. But yeah, that's absolutely something you can have.
All right, then we'll do that because it's also like a thing where, like, I remember saying with it, like, if you go into a town where there's a military force or presence, like, and they recognize your symbol, they become like allies or something and be willing to help you with stuff. So
Yeah.
all right, but
Ikari, are you ready for this duel? An honor to win amongst gentlemen. Loser buys the drinks.
All right.
Oh, no.
That's what you wish.
A whole 17 copper.
I'm gonna be drinking a lot here, man. All right,
Fair enough.
Do we roll? We're big guys. We take a lot.
Yeah. And in that case, Ikari, if you could roll in the chat just so that it is visible to everybody.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah.
And Novius is over here with us, right?
Yep. Novius and Arabelle. Which
Novius and Arabelle.
Which,
Okay.
Arabelle, you bet you could take him on, but
Oh yeah.
people don't tend to look at you and think you can.
Cool. Got a 22.
Oh, okay.
Do I see who they bet on? They obviously bet on their companion friend, right? Novius and Arabelle bet on Ikari.
Actually, no, Novius betted on the orc.
Hey, let's go. All right,
So-
roll.
22.
So
Yep.
essentially, so really quickly, am I to assume that you each put about 17 copper forward as your bet?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, you see that the crowd is pretty split as you both, especially after Ikari took his armor off, as you both seem very equally matched in this case. So in that case, now you gotta beat a 22, bud.
Nope.
+8.
I mean, he rolled pretty high, so it's. I mean, you
Yeah.
might get.
All
better in the
right.
future.
Yeah.
So, first round, Ikari, you put your hand on the table, and Chikara, as you take his hand, he will stay fast, and as you try and push it over, he does not seem to budge, and he will slam your arm onto the table.
I kind of look at him bewildered and I.
Okay, wasn't really expecting that, but yeah, I'm just getting warmed up.
All right, let
Alright.
me keep track of the winnings.
Ooh, I do have a question to ask.
Yeah.
Last session, did we level up?
No, you guys are still level 4.
Okay, just making sure.
For now, at least.
Okay.
We're gonna extra attack his arm wrestle.
I already have extra attack.
You just grab his arm, slam,
do you?
slam.
Do fighters get extra
Yeah.
attack at 2nd level?
No, wait, not extra attack. Actions. Sorry. I thought you said
okay.
Action surge and do it
No.
again. I'm sorry.
No, they get
Triple
extra
the
attack at
money.
level 5.
Yep,
Okay.
so that's coming up.
Level 5 is cool.
Yes, level 5 is very, very good for pretty much everybody. But
I'll get
especially fighters.
extra attack at level 5 as well, actually.
Which
Oh,
will be
now we're using
insane
a
for you. Because that's, what, like 5 attacks a turn? Without, like, just expending one key point, you can do, like, 5 attacks.
Something like that.
Damn.
Alright. So, anyway. In that case, sorry, hold on. That would be... I have to get out my calculator. Alright, so in that case, Ikari, you gain 17 gold, and Chikara, you lose
Gold?
17 gold. As well as Novius, you also lose 17 gold. And Arabelle, who did you bet on?
Ikari.
Then you gain 17 gold.
Wait, gold or copper?
Copper, sorry. My bad.
Oh, I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
if it was gold, oh good
Big
lord.
on you, okay? Like, I'm gonna rethink this.
But I mean,
I'm
hey,
gonna look at a
it's like
card
a
and say-
silver and a half, not too bad.
Yeah. Alright. I'm just keeping track on a notepad of all my coin, and then I'll do it later. Okay. So I'll look at Ikari and just kind of bewilderment, kind of just like, you know, throw my arm out a little bit and just kind of get it loosened up and be like,
Huh. Okay. Maybe best 2 out of 3. I'm gonna call it a fluke. The table was my elbow was slippery. Can I get a rag over here, please? The table, we're gonna wipe down on the table, please.
Someone will be like,
You can
"Oh, sorry,
call-
sir." And go him over and like spit shine the table, make sure it's clean.
Fairly unacceptable, but thank you. It's all cards. It's the only reason why I lost. Okay. That's
Ikari.
what it's free. Come on.
Ikari says, "You can believe whatever you wish. I believe I'm the one who won."
Okay. Whatever that means, but yeah. So is that a yes to a round 2?
Certainly.
Very good.
All right, how much do you guys bet for this one?
I'm gonna double the bet on myself.
As in, you're gonna bet 34 or 17.
34.
All right.
All right, I do the same then.
In that case, there is currently a pot of 68 copper on the table, which is 6 silver and 8 copper.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You want to roll first again?
Sure. Wait, darn it. I have to do math real fast.
Quick math.
Quick math.
You saw that, right, Novius? You saw the liquid on the table and my elbow. I couldn't get a good grip. You know, you saw that, right? Right?
Who's he speaking to?
You. Sorry, Novius.
I'm pretty sure if you were truly strong, nothing could ever stop you. No.
Yeah, of course. Kind of scuffs. Who does this guy think he is?
All right, I rolled. It's your turn.
Holy shit. All right.
Well.
Fuck me, 24, huh?
Oh! All right. I'll let you guys agree upon how things go down.
All right. So what happens is they go off, and it's a very, very hard fought go about where Ikari is struggling a little bit and then gets back, and then Shikare struggles a little bit and then gets back, and then eventually Ikari just pushes all the way down and has his hand hit the table.
All right, so this whole time the crowd's like cheering, going back and forth, trying to like trade in bets because they're worried they're about to lose, things like that. And then eventually you slowly push his arm back down onto the table and win again. You have earned 34 gold. And I'm assuming Novius and Arabelle bet on the
34.
same person?
Nah, nobody's
34.
successful sorry this time.
Man,
You mean copper, right?
super sorry, Novius, you're losing out a lot. Also,
Yes, he
yes,
means
that is what I meant.
Okay.
I'm sorry. All right. And Novius and Arabelle, did you up your bets the same as them?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, in that case, let me see. All right, so then Novius, you lose 17, and Arabelle, you gain 34 because there are still a lot of other people betting.
Well, lots of
Wait.
copper for me.
So after this, who goes? So after those two duke it out, who else goes or something?
Would you guys like to go?
Yeah, after they get done, nobody's just gonna be in the corner stretching and trying like not embarrass himself.
Ikari says, "Well, looks like I won the 2 out of 3."
Yeah, it seems to be that way. Where did you train? Your strength is immense.
Good question.
I've trained for many, many years. I had a wonderful teacher. I wish to see him again one day.
Okay, I would love to meet this teacher of yours. I mean, Jesus. Okay.
Jesus, whoever
Any
that
other
is.
takers? Yeah.
My
Oh,
teacher has lived a very long life.
okay. I assume that they're a strong being then if you're as strong as you are, and I respect that strength. Good duel. Good duel.
You can visibly see like my face slowly like fade into just like unapproval of myself in the situation, I guess. Just a little self-defeated.
Ikari reaches over the table and slaps your shoulder and says, "Come now, friend. Let's go grab a drink."
Yes, let's drink to your victory.
All right. In that case, as you wander off, Novius and Arabelle, do you want to face each other or other people?
Nobody's can go face someone else if they want.
All right. In that case, someone lines up to face you, Novius. They
I'm
are...
gonna take off my armor.
Yes, everyone's taking off their armor.
Sorry, my pride was a little bit hurt. I couldn't think of the word for a second. Apologies.
No, that's fine.
I'm gonna AFK for just a second.
Oh. Oh, no.
Who is it?
Oh, wow.
Novius. So someone
What?
approaches you, and slowly you feel the ground shake as they approach. And you see this very large mountain of a man. He flexes,
Oh.
and then most of the weight goes back into his stomach as he sits down across from you to face you.
Great.
Oh,
Nobody just kind of pushes his arm on the table like, I'm about to lose my arm.
Present arm! We fight!
Like, he's no jerk, so he's no coward, so he's gonna face the guy regardless.
Alright, make me an athletics check. And if you would like to cheat, you can.
I mean, would he know that I cheated?
Depends on how good your stealth and sleight of hand are. Or deception. And what you think of in order to cheat.
Okay, my deception's a +5. My sleight of hand's a +3. Let me think here. Could I, like, use some kind of echoey thingy to try to distract him for a few moments?
Yes. Yes, you can. That would be a...
Deception?
Hold on. I could make it a deception, because you'd have to, like, hide the fact that you cast a spell.
Okay. Could
You
we
could,
make
like,
that?
try and play it off as something else.
Yeah.
Alright, so do so.
19.
Alright. So they are deceived, which means they get a disadvantage on their roll now.
Alright, so I'll roll the athletics now.
Alright, give me just a moment. 15 is
What?
your DC.
Oh boy.
But hey,
Okay, athletics.
at least it's not a 21 you gotta beat.
Yeah. Come on!
What'd you get?
11.
Oh. So, you sort of, you engage him in combat. He sort of like keeps his arm steady for a while. You sort of push it a little bit, and then you make the noise behind him, and he looks around. Unfortunately, he holds his position and doesn't let go. He's just like, what's that? And then he turns back. Oh well, slams your hand to the table. And
Okay.
what did you bet on this fight, or did you bet anything?
He bet like 5 pieces of copper.
All right. In that case, you lose 5 pieces of copper.
Right. I
Now,
can't complain too much.
now, Arabelle, would you like to go?
Yep.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Let's see who
Give
you
me some.
face. Huh. All right. Someone on the stronger end seems to walk up and sit across from you. People sort of laugh at them as they are going to face someone who doesn't look like they have large muscles, per se. But you have a secret.
Yeah.
Will you, Ranger, make me a martial check?
Yes. That is just plain old wisdom, correct?
Yep. Wisdom and proficiency if you have proficiency in martial checks. Which I do not believe you do currently.
— 16.
Ooh, okay. Your ranger's eye can see a weakness in his defenses. It seems as though he puts a lot of strength into his right arm, which is what he uses to arm wrestle, whereas the rest of his form is very lacking. You think you could use that to your advantage. And by that I mean you can roll athletics with advantage.
Alright.
All right,
Put
let
my
me roll
arm
for
on
them.
the table.
All right, your DC is 15.
Okay.
So
Roll athletic.
So basically roll twice and take the best roll.
Okay.
Roll again. Ha ha! There we go.
That's 20.
All right. So At first, they're acting very cocky. They've got their arm out on the table. You take their arm too. And as you're kind of going at it, they're pushing you slowly. And you can sort of tell that they are getting a little bit relaxed in the rest of their body. And thus, you twist your shoulders slightly, throwing them off balance, and their arm goes flying, hitting the table, as well as their head. Not only do you win the battle, they also seem to have hit their head pretty hard.
Scene.
And you gain, how much did you bet? Sorry. I need to ask that beforehand. I don't know why I haven't been.
25 copper.
All right, in that case, you gain 5 copper.
I said 25.
25. I mean, you know what? It's fine enough. It's only 2.5 silver. I'll allow it. All right. However, as you guys are having fun here, some people enter the building. You're going to have to give me a moment.
Hey, Akari.
What's up?
You and I started making our way back to the table, right?
Yeah.
Or did we stay to bet on our friends? Okay.
You can stay and bet on your friends, but I'm heading back to the table.
Well, no, because you kind of like grabbed me by the shoulder arm and said, "Let's go grab a drink." So I was just making sure. No, I'm coming with you.
Okay, cool.
All right, give me just a
I
moment.
go grab the drink and then go back.
Looks like we have some guards coming into place.
Yeah, all right. So 4 guards will walk in, and they will sort of talk to the person at the counter. And after a moment, the person at the counter will point towards your table. You'll see the guards walk over this way.
Wait,
Hello,
do I
dude.
see this too?
Yep.
Yeah? Alright. I'm gonna walk over here and I'm just gonna kind of stand over here behind him ish.
All right.
How may we help?
He's just kind of just watching from afar.
So they will say, we got intel that some of you had information that the Shukun requires. If you would come with us, please.
You mean the mask, right? No.
Sorry, do
I
you say that out
believe
loud?
they've been-
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. As well as we have heard of what they have done and their knowledge on the subject.
By the way, in this time, is it fair to say I explained stuff to you, Aoyama?
Yeah, if you would like to.
All right. So,
Um,
real quick, basically,
yeah, give
I
us
would have
summary.
explained that basically there's a group called the Shingijutsu, and they have been harvesting the red trees in the area and basically like condensing their energy into crystals. And that's what they use to power the portal. And so we had been tracking them for a while and then fought them and then encountered the portal and everything with that happened. And a couple of the quests we've done were for Shukuns nearby here, which is why we need to give our information to the Shukun here as well.
Would it be a lore or like a mechanics check to see if I could figure out if I knew anything about like this crystal making process or what it would be?
Not yet, but if you're shown a crystal or shown anything having to do with them, you definitely can.
Okay.
I'd say I would have shown him a crystal while talking.
In that case,
But
make
I
me
would've
an
liked-
Arcana check.
Arcana?
I would have probably blocked it from the view of the rest of the tavern.
That's fair.
Let me see what my Arcana is. I think it's a +7 as well. It is. Okay.
And Karuna, were you sitting with us when I was explaining?
Yeah.
An 18.
Okay.
Good
Sweet.
thing I have that fucking +7.
In that case, you know that this crystal resembles the sap that comes from the strange red trees here. You don't know too much about them, but then again, no one does. So that is understandable. From what you've heard, it seems like they can be used as a power source. However, you also know that it is very illegal to cut down those trees. Punishable even as far as by death if you do it too often.
Can I use my sage feat, like my sage background, to see if I may know anyone that may have more information about it?
You know that there is one person here, somewhere in town, who is named Gakusha, specifically Aka Gakusha, and they seem to know a lot about the red trees.
Gakucha.
All right. However, back to the present, as these guards appear to be trying to get you to follow them.
Well, I will drink the rest of my tea and stand up and put my hat back on.
All right. They will walk this way and sort of get in formation. Please follow us and don't cause trouble, as we do have weapons, but we are not intending to kill today.
I'm just gonna sort of smile. But I'm gonna look around the bar to, like, all of our group to see if everyone notices this.
Yeah, nobody does notice.
I'll kind of walk up to Kuro.
As you do, some of the guards kind of look at you strange, unsure of what you are.
Hot as fuck.
Other than that, of course.
Yeah. Would it be possible to follow Kuro?
They're talking to all of you. They want all of you.
Oh, okay. I thought they were only there for Kuro. I was a little confused.
No, they wanted to meet with all of us because of the Shingijutsu stuff. Well, and I suppose more specifically, all of the stuff with the trees.
All right. Novius, make me a perception check, if you will.
Okay.
And if you really want to, you are welcome to fail it. But that is up to you.
What would that even do?
What I mean is because you said that Novius did not notice, and I was saying...
I said he did notice.
Oh.
I said he did notice.
Yeah, in that case, never mind. You don't have to. So yeah, you notice that your friends are about to be escorted somewhere.
He's just kind of like visibly tense as he's kind of watching from afar, like, oh boy, not these people again.
Yeah, with your experience. All right.
Yeah, he knows full well too well what guards can do to people.
So the front two will walk out here, and the back two will wait behind for you guys to walk ahead of them. As well as that, this guard looks and notices you and sort of walks this way.
But
Sir,
that did not take... Yeah.
Sir, kindly, if you would follow us. We have some questions for you and your group.
Okay.
There will be no harm done to any of you.
All right, yeah. Anovius just quickly does exactly what they say.
All right.
Almost a little bit creepy considering him.
All right.
I will go as well.
Do you all follow? Hello?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, I saw. We also like clarify that we did pick up our armor and put everything back on, and you know.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Come on, Tushi. Let's go.
Tushi
Is
will
it
follow
raining?
excitedly. It is not yet raining, but you can definitely see storm clouds forming.
Okay.
Give me a moment. All right. Or actually, hold on. I gotta rearrange a bit. Yeah, there we go. And there we go. Perfect. All right. And then these two shall follow behind. They're not like squeezing in, like keeping a tight guard over you or anything. They're just kind of escorting you. And Kuro, ironically, as you walk, it does seem as though it is going to begin to rain.
All right. Make sure my hat's strapped on, and I'll put on my cloak.
All right. Give me just a moment as I grab some music.
Oh wait, did we lose somebody? We lost Arabelle.
What?
No.
Arabelle is disconnected, and then he's not in the call anymore.
Huh.
That is weird. Would you mind Nox getting in contact with them and seeing if they like disconnected their internet or something like that? That's what it seems like. It seems like there was a lag in their internet or something.
Dude, Ash, you can't do that to me, man. I really thought y'all were coming in there and they were gonna be like, who drew the dick on the statue?
I was actually scared they were gonna recognize me.
Oh,
like, that was not gonna be good.
You just wait for that, bud. You just wait for that. Both of you have got your things coming up.
Skeletons in the closet. Like, hey, just one guy. Like,
Skeleton, so it fits.
he had like tons of skeletons, to be honest. He even has a human skull in the back of his pocket.
What? That's cool. Okay.
It's a spellcasting focus, apparently.
Novice. Because you got it from the water elemental. It's a larger skull, and I believe it has antlers on it.
Mm-hmm.
Did you keep it as like a keepsake or like a? Yeah. Okay.
It makes his spells more powerful, and so he's just keeping it around.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's cool. I see now. An amplifying skull.
It looks really cool too. Like, hey guys, I have a skull with antlers. Who wants to see?
I want to see it. You said it was from a water elemental, and it's a large. It's considered a large skull.
I don't remember. It's bigger than human skulls, but I don't remember.
It's
how much.
It's difficult to determine what it was because it is not an animal or a creature.
And I tried to wear it, but it didn't work. So.
Well, I mean, that's because you would have to stuff your head into it, which is difficult when the skull is only just larger than your head. All right. So it slowly begins to rain.
I'm gonna hold my hand out a little bit and like let some droplets fall on the back of my hand, but only barely.
All right.
What time of day is it, Ash?
It is slowly getting to sunset, actually.
Okay.
Hello.
Good to know.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
Yeah. My power went out for a second because
Man.
we're in the middle of a pretty big thunderstorm.
That's ironic because in game it just started to rain.
Oh, it's been raining for quite a while, and loud thunder. Like I can hear it through my headphones, which are pretty loud, and the music I have in the background.
I
Loud,
see.
and I'm scared.
So in that case, are you able to connect to map tools, or do you need to watch the stream?
I just reconnected to map tools.
Okay, perfect. So I'm actually going to be transferring you guys to a new map, so I'll just take you there, Arabelle. Give me just a moment. Oh boy, I've been waiting to show off this place.
We'll have you now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Arabelle.
Yeah.
What do you classify as? Like your race and class?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what's your
Like your racing class? You're the only one I don't have information on for racing class. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, because Your
Arm
character.
elf and elf ranger.
You're an elf ranger. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
A wood elf, right?
Yes, wood elf ranger.
Okay.
All right. In that case, give me just a moment. All right. Time to see the new map.
Well, let's go. No, he just lost me again. Rip.
What?
Yeah,
You got disconnected.
Ah. You know, it's probably because of all the tokens. Hold on. Let me see if I can get rid of some of them.
Well, I mean, do you not remember he said his power went out?
Yeah. While I guess he's AFK, what I want to do is I'm going to do a sleight of hand thing real quick, if I may, Ash. And
All right.
the money that Novius bet on me that she lost, I would like to try to slide into one of her pockets. I think that would be 34 copper that I would owe her. So I just kind of want to do it on the sly.
All right, go ahead
Hopefully
and
she
sleight of hand.
Okay, let me see what my bonus is. 1 second.
But do remember that if you fail, you will be touching her butt.
Sorry, what?
I mean, it's a -1, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, I promise that I'm not doing this. I'm consented.
You're doing
wait,
it
how
out
do I
of.
do
You're doing it for good reason, but it has very sad side effects.
Yeah. Okay, so my sleight of hand is -1, so instead of doing a plus, I do -1.
All right. Hey, Arabelle, what's your passive perception?
They just got this. Oh, do you mean Novius?
No.
Wait,
Yeah,
was it
Novius.
Novius? My bad.
Yeah, I was because she or he bet on me, so I
I thought you
feel
meant
bad.
Arabelle. That's my bad. In that case,
No. So, at least you will see it.
you see him slowly putting something in your back pocket.
He just kind of looks back at him for a minute and just starts laughing like, oh, he goes, what are you doing?
I kind of just do it and kind of like fumble around for a second, trying to get it into her pocket, and then just kind of like look around for a second and just like put my hands on my hips and be like, it's raining, guys. You see this? Beautiful.
It's very hot. Nobody doesn't really care too much. He's just kind of like, he's happy. Anything to distract him from the fact that he's surrounded by 4 guards right now.
All right. Should I go ahead and continue, or should I wait for Arabelle?
Can we maybe take maybe just like a 4 or 5 minute break, like a little intermission, see if he comes back, or does everybody want to keep going?
I mean, in 5 minutes is when we're roughly supposed to end.
Oh, well then let's just continue.
All right.
If everybody's okay with that.
Give me just a moment. All right. As you slowly walk forward, you see inside. Is everyone on the map?
Yep.
All right.
Yay.
You see inside, there are many different warriors of different types across the walls. Let me reveal them. There you go. They seem a lot stronger and more well-trained than the people who are transporting you.
And they're just lining the walls, just like standing there keeping guard kind of thing, or?
Yep. As well as that, as you walk along, you see many statues of jade warriors. I see, Arabelle. Sorry about that.
I start to tense, and I get a very serious and stern look on my face.
All right.
As we're walking, who's in the front? Like, who's leading the charge? Is that? We got Ikari's up front. With
these two, and then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. They would probably be back there. All right. So, as you continue forward, you see some people up at the front. And let me reveal them. You see a man in samurai garb with white hair and a mouth covering. They appear to be watching you closely. You see another strange person seated on the table. They have 9 tails and ears, strangely enough, and they're looking smugly at you. And you also see behind the throne, there is a person in a strange outfit that seems to be giggling and sort of laughing, looking at you guys. And then seated on the throne, finally, you see a warrior. Kin Akai.
That entire thing just like gives Novius the biggest anxiety because he knows exactly who this man is.
Mm-hmm. In fact, about half of you do. The orcs know him very well. Sure. You might have heard of him, yeah? Okay. You wouldn't know him as intimately as anyone who fought in the Blood War. However, the orcs definitely know him. And for good reason.
Ikari doesn't know him, but he's very intrigued.
All right. And as you approach further, you will sort of be stopped here, and the guards will go back down here and sort of stay behind you.
Guarding flank position. You said his name was Kin Akai?
Yes.
Undo my hat and take it off and bow.
All right.
One of you just looking for any exits just in case things get ugly. Because oh boy.
Well, there's a doorway over here. And then there's the doorway out behind you.
Okay.
Ikari takes off his like straw hat helmet thing and bows respectfully towards him.
All right. Now,
I don't think.
Sorry.
No, I just wanted to say I don't think we talked about it with it. How exactly do we recognize him with the Blood War?
Well, not only was he on the opposing side, but he killed many orcs.
Okay.
He was among the people leading the attack, as orcs know it. Most others would know it more of the elves were defending their position. The orcs believe it was more of an attack.
Okay.
All right. Then Kin Akai will raise his sheathed sword and bump the end into the carpet loudly. And it will echo throughout the hall. Everyone becomes silent. And then Kin Akai will speak. He will say, "Send forth your strongest warrior, that I may speak to them and have diplomacy."
Okay. Ikari walks forward.
Yeah. I was going to say, I'd pat Ikari on the back and be like, "That's you, buddy."
All right. Tushi will somewhat try and follow, but then he'll sort of stay behind a bit. All right.
I'll grab Tushi's shoulder a little bit, like it's okay, just stay over here.
Ikari turns around and says, "Kuro, could you keep an eye on Tushi?"
Yes, of course.
All right. Tell me your name, Warrior of Red, and please afford me this information. From what or whom is your armor crafted? Sorry, I meant to have this up here.
My name is Ikari Masaku, and I do not know who crafted my armor.
I see. Pardon my prejudgment. I speak whom because you currently bear what I can only assume is the armor of a Crimson Warrior, an elite force of pure battle prowess from many years ago. I have not seen one since the Blood War, and it was a sight to behold even then.
I merely found this armor a while back. I do not know who crafted it or where it came from, but I have accepted it and I have used it well.
I know not much of your backgrounds, but I do know of your travels. I have heard of them, even of your cross with the portal to the other side. I have been tracking your movements for some time now, and you have interested me greatly in your accomplishments. Pardon me, I mean not to be impolite. My name is Kin Aki Akai. However, that is in the language of the orc. Perhaps I should tell you my name in a more elegant form of speech. They call me Swordfall.
I see.
For those of you who may not know, and I can assume as much, as I do not see many familiar faces here, I am the King of Blood Moon, and I am conqueror of this accursed land of Dungar. The people of this country like to think not to give credit where it is due, but I assure you, whilst the Table of Crowns was off gallivanting in Barod, I was left alone to defend against the orc savages to the north.
I let out a very loud scuff.
He will notice that and ignore it.
Meanwhile, Novi is just like visibly, it's like he's just staring, like he's just admiring all the details to try and not like glare at this guy. He knows, because like, oh boy.
He will sort of like stare at the orcs and then continue. I am not one whom forgets or forgives, but one who waits until those who oppose me have left their ashes on the doorstep. This, warrior, is what concerns me, however. There has been, in my kingdom, a recent influx of demons of the Fey realm, and I fear that they may be setting up for a full invasion. Their kind is not welcome in my kingdom, much less the filth they bring with them. I will pay handsomely for a warrior such as yourself and his party to bring back information from the other side. Do this for me, and you will not only be rich beyond what you likely ever seen, but I will make you kings in your own right. What say you?
I appreciate the opportunity fully, and
They're
I
not up
accept.
for it. And she sort of steps forward.
What do
As
you
she steps
possibly
forward, I'm going to step forward as well and kind of come up here if I may.
Oh, good lord. Hold on, wait.
What'd you say?
This guy will step forward as you walk up here, and he will sort of grab your shoulder and push you away.
mean?
I'm gonna take a step back. Fuck this.
Yeah, Novi's just
Hikari.
staying away.
Akari turns towards Arbel and says, "Watch yourself.
Not
I wouldn't want to tingle with these guys. Even with my skills, I don't think I would be able to win."
Fine.
It'd be best to calm yourself and think more diplomatic.
She will sort of start giggling and laughing and sort of walking around here and sort of looking at the rest of you. Make me a perception check, anyone who would be looking at her.
I will. Would my passive perception do anything or no?
What is your passive perception?
20.
Oh God.
How do you determine passive perception again?
That's my D&D
It's
Beyond.
10
isn't it?
plus. It's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Plus your
Plus
proficiency
I have
modifier.
observant. Yeah,
Oh,
and I
yeah,
have
plus, yeah.
observant, so that kind of bumps it up a bit.
Yup.
So 10 plus wisdom mod plus proficiency bonus.
And
So in
by
that
the way,
case,
my little nine-tail fox defender is watching the other one, the other little nine-tail fox sitting down.
he sort of like winks at him and sort of like flicks his tails. So as she sort of waltzes around, both of the orcs will recognize she has a long blade on her back. She may be somewhat of a jester, but she is not incapable of fighting. This character will sort of turn around and hop off the table. Do we really think that they're up for it? I could just go. Silence, I need you here.
I appreciate the thought of going in our stead, but I don't think we'd pass up this opportunity.
He'll sort of kind of walk around you and give you kind of like a look over.
I understand your doubts, but faith can go a very long way, and I ask for you to give just a little bit of it.
Not only will I give you faith, I will send you with preparedness. I will give you people who will train you, as well as equipment if you need it.
And if I may not interject, is there a portal here then to the Fae, into the Twilight? Because what I was hearing was the other one was destroyed in the other town.
There is not, but I brought you here presuming you knew how to reactivate it.
I would need to see it and see some of the crystals to see what's broken with it. As you can see, I'm quite gifted with mechanics.
I can provide you with unrestricted access to the temple if you require such a thing. This guy will kind of scoff and turn around. Now, they are here to help us, whether you like it or not.
That would help. And would there be a library anywhere where I could get maybe some background information on the portal and the Twilight Zone?
Poke, poke. Ooh, she knows where a library is.
Oh, you do? Good to hear.
Yes, we have a big one in the castle. Indeed, we do, and if you really need access to it, then I can grant you that as well, provided you do not destroy it.
I may be an orc, but I'm also a man of knowledge.
I see. Keep it to knowledge, then. And he will turn to the doorway, where you will see. Hold on. He will sort of turn this direction and say, "Shizuka, we require your escort." And this person shall walk in. Oh, hold on. What the heck? There we go. Yes, my Shukun. Take them to the library and, if you would, introduce this one to the arts of being a warrior. And he will point at you. I will do as you wish, my Shukun. Follow me. All right, anyone who wants to go to the library and anyone who is, Ikari, go with her.
Who's the one that stepped up and said, "Are you sure you're capable of doing this"?
The little girl, the girl thing.
Well, she
Well, just about all of them in spirit.
yeah, she said she doesn't think you can do it, and he kind of like questioned him, like, "Are you sure they can do this?"
I'm thinking
And then it
about
was pretty obvious from the other guy's reaction that he thought the same.
yeah. I'm
All
gonna
right.
cast press.
I think his golf was more at the orc, saying that he could fix it.
You're gonna cast what?
I'm gonna cast prestidigitation, and I'm going to create an aura of the most foul smellingness that you can think of, wafting around those three.
Ooh, okay.
You will
I'm not gonna
see.
make them spoil themselves yet.
You will see that several of the people along the walls will glare at you as they know what you've done, but they will not say anything as they are sworn to be silent.
I glare back at them and let out a little smirk and then just turn away.
All right. In that case, who all is going?
I'm gonna go to the library if I may.
Yeah, I'm going.
All right. In
I
that
will as
case,
well.
let me take you there. All right. You all will be taken. Whoa, sorry.
Oh wait, and as I pass, and about these red gems, can you see if you can find what I can't say this name. Akagatu. Yeah.
Gakusha. Gakusha?
Yeah, Akugakusha. I hear he may have some information about these gems. I may need to repair the
I know
portal.
this person. If you really need to talk to them, then I can provide you with that opportunity.
Thank you very much.
And
head to the
Karuna, you would
library.
know that that's the guy you talked to.
Wait, who? Oh yeah.
Yep.
I got it.
All right. She will lead you
I'm gonna
around this way.
bring Tushi with us.
All right. Hold on.
Yes, that's a good idea.
There we go. She'll lead you down this hall and take you to here. Just through this door. And she will wait behind.
I forget how long does the tech magic go for?
I think 10 minutes? It might be a
Oh
minute.
yeah, it's been longer. Never mind.
Are they allowed to leave it?
Either
It
way,
lasts up to 10 minutes. Yep.
either way, it's a ritual cast, so you can probably just cast it again for free if you wanted.
No, I don't have it. Futz does, but I'm gonna
Oh.
recast it on the stuff earlier, but I didn't remember how long the duration of it was.
I mean, you can just ask me to cast it again.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to get away from the guard lady in here.
All right, I'm coming over.
All right.
Sir, what are you looking for?
Can you see if there's anything magical in here?
Okay. And detect magic.
All right. We'll do a little fun game here. Lukewarm.
Okay.
You feel the
I'm gonna
presence
take-
somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of make my way
Warmer.
towards here.
Warmer. Little
towards
bit
the
warmer.
back.
Warmer. Not
And
quite hot yet.
Make my way down.
Hotter.
Why not? There's
Scorching hot.
something this way.
Colder.
There's something here. I don't know what it is. Can I locate the object?
All right, you're within range now. You can tell that this shelf in general is magical, but especially these 3 shelves.
Okay, I'll relay that.
Also,
to
I'd imagine he sees magic around Karuna, Ikari, and Kuro from the
oh
items.
yeah, I didn't think of that. I would
Oh,
also like any
shoot.
magical items they have on them and stuff. Yeah.
Oh no. Give me a moment. As he walks towards you, you see a massive red glowing cloud spreading from him.
I just kind of get all wide-eyed and I'm like, Karuna?
Where,
What is that?
whereas you know
I
that
know I
he's
haven't-
kind of magical. He is a whole nother story.
Look, I know I haven't taken a shower in a while, but I don't stink that bad, do I? I mean, come on. I mean, look at your expression. It's not that bad, is it?
Don't know how to explain it, but there's this aura that's just radiating off your body. It's immense. What is that?
Yeah, it's a mix of things.
I must inquire with you about that later. But task at hand, brother. These 3 shelves right here, magic everywhere, just all over the place, everything.
Can I check to see these books to see if there's anything of interest?
Yes, you may. But first, I have something else to take care of really quickly. And then we can get back to you if that's okay.
Yep. Yeah, you're all good.
All right. First things first, do you want to look at the library? Or are you following him?
I was going to ask this person some questions.
All right. Go ahead and ask away.
Well, first I will just say hello.
Hello there. Might I ask, and I don't mean to be rude, but what are you? She says, looking at you.
Just out of curiosity, I won't take offense. What do you think I am?
I mean, you look like a tiefling, but not exactly. Of course, the way you walk is a little bit strange compared to a creature that, well, looks humanoid. As well as that, you seem to have an eye hidden under your hair.
Yes, that I do.
For clarification, her passive perception is so freaking high.
Got it. I am a Ignadasi.
Ah. I see. I
hear most of my kind come from the Great Tree South, but I come from the North.
I have only ever heard of one other of your kind.
Really? Who would that be?
Well, ironically, and from the way you're dressed, as far as I can tell, they are another monk. They went into the Twilight Corona, and I haven't seen them since.
I'm just gonna sort of smile. Well, maybe I'll run into them. Who knows?
If you do, will you tell them that I miss them?
I will. Who should I say misses them?
Tell them that Shizuka misses them.
I will. I'm sorry for your loss of whoever it may be, and I hope that they return to you soon.
Thank you, and I apologize for being scrutinous.
Of course. You don't have to apologize.
Sure.
All right. So, wait. Do you have any other questions for her? Sorry, because you didn't ask anything. She was the only one who was asking.
No, I more just wanted to have a conversation with them, so I didn't have anything in particular to ask. That's fine.
All right. In that case, Ikari, she will try and lead you somewhere. Would you like to follow?
Definitely.
All right.
And I turn to Kuro and say, "Do you wish to follow?"
Do I get the sense either way that I'm supposed to stay or supposed to follow?
You feel like you could follow, but you won't probably be doing much.
Okay.
But if you want to watch them, you can.
Or I'll like sort of silently ask Ikari if he wants me to come with him. Like raise my eyebrows or something, basically being like, "Do you need help?"
And Ikari just motions you to come with him.
Okay, then yeah, I'll go and I'll bring Tushi.
All right. In that case, you four go off to train. Now, lastly, Arabelle, what would you like to do? Oh shoot, are they not here?
I don't think so.
Ah man.
They're in the call.
All right. Wait, they're in the call.
Novius is over next to them, or no?
No, Novius went with you guys. I think.
No, he didn't. Novius went down the other way.
Oh wait, what? Someone would have stopped you if you went that way. I didn't see you. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Just walks away.
So in that case, what do you three want to do?
Or is there any way that's not guarded or that won't be stuck to look explore somewhere?
You can probably ask for a tour or something.
And Novice will probably just go join him at the library then.
All right. Sounds good to me. For now, since I'm not sure if Lico's here, he will go with you.
Here.
Oh. All right. In that case, what would you like to do? Hey, Lico?
Huh?
I asked, in that case, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm just sitting here, kind of watching everyone.
All right. In that case, let's get to the logistics of what is going on. So first things first, the people in the library are going to learn some things. The people going here are going to train some things. And the person in here is currently undecided on what they would like to do yet. So, in general, though, all of you who are level 4 level up to level 5. As well
Let's go!
As well
Hey,
as that, you now have access to retraining. These people can retrain you, and it sounds like they are fine with doing it for free. However, of course, you have to decide from the classes that they have that they can retrain. As well as that, let me see. Oh, how could I forget? Tushi has also leveled up.
Yeah.
I'm so proud.
My boy's growing up.
Would you like to know what they are leveling up into, or would you rather wait and see in battle?
Let's know now.
I kind of want to know.
Yeah, I want to know.
All right, fair enough. So, they took a little bit of what Novius said to heart, but not enough to completely change what they were doing. So instead of becoming a warlock or becoming a straight-up rogue, they're going to become an arcane trickster with warlock-esque abilities.
Oh, I love him.
Oh, it's a mix.
We should get him a crossbow or a short bow or something so that he doesn't have to be straight in the middle of combat.
Well,
Then
additionally,
I
I have...
like my...
Sorry,
Ash, I love how he's turning into my other character.
Oh?
He's going to turn into what my other character is.
I see, okay. One other bit of news that I have about Tushi is his token is going to change. And oh boy, I hope you guys are ready.
Where is he? Where is he? I want to watch him transform.
He's evolving.
Right beside Kuro and Ikari. Here, hold on. I'll just bring you guys there. All right.
I'm looking. I don't see him. He's not there.
That's because I turned him invisible for a moment.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Dum, 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 dum. Oh wait, is that copyright? Yeah, I probably should stop doing that.
Oh, this is gonna be wild. All right, give me just a moment.
Insert Pokemon evolution music.
And he will show up. He'll go off to change, as he found a fun new outfit, and he will come back looking like this.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh my god!
Oh, look at him.
Adorable.
He's so beautiful.
For those who don't know, I actually commissioned that from... Hold on. Let me shout out the name. let me just yell it. No, I'm joking. Give me a second.
Shout it out.
From Fanny Westello on Fiverr.
Ooh.
Could you repeat that?
Thank
I believe
you.
the part cut out.
Oh, let
Thank
me
you, Fanny Westello.
let me actually put it in the. Hold on. I'll just put the art, the name under the art in the label. All right. There we go. Perfect. All right.
That's enough.
So Tushi now has an entire range of spells, as well as his main attacks. As well as that, he is level 3, whereas you guys are level 5.
Oh, wow.
So, because, I mean, one, I did not want him to basically die every time you went into battle.
Yeah.
So he is still going to be lagging behind you guys, but he's at least going to have his subclass. Which means he is an arcane trickster now that can cast every wizard spell rather than just illusion or enchantment. Due to a secret power giving him this magic.
He can still come on or something while he lets me something around.
I mean, you can ask him where he's getting the power.
Next time Novi sees him around, he'll ask him.
All right. So after that big change, you guys will need to level up. Now, first things first, the way I'm going to do health from now on is a little bit different. Basically, everyone has to roll their health, but if you roll lower than the minimum, or lower than the average, you just take the average instead, meaning you're only ever gaining health.
Do we keep the health that we had before, or do we reroll that?
No, you keep what you have, and then you just get more from now on.
Okay.
It just helps me when balancing encounters and stuff like that. As well as all of your weapons that you got from that site. If you have an ability that can be expended a certain amount of times per day, instead of being once per day, that is now your proficiency bonus per day. Meaning that is 3.
The Shingijutsu hideout, or also Deshimaru's place?
The Shingijutsu hideout specifically.
Okay.
So every ability that is expendable can be used 3 times a day now.
Wait, is our... Oh, right.
Isn't the proficiency bonus still +2?
It's a +3 now.
As of level 5.
As well as that... Hold on. You all get feats. Or no, that was last level. My bad. And as of last level, remember, you now have 2 attunement slots. Which means if you have 2 magic items that you want, you can have them both.
And I still need to retrain my level, so now technically is when I get stuff like ASIs and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, but you are welcome to retrain as a part of leveling up. And it'll be assumed that you've been taking lessons.
Okay. From Falsetto?
Yep. Or whoever you wish to. But as well as that, one thing that I must talk with you about is right now we are about to have a time skip. It will not be something that's going to be far into the future or anything. But you'll skip forward a few weeks.
Oh, heck yeah, we're gonna have a time skip arc.
Yeah.
It's a time skip up. So all of us get to level 22, and we one-shot everything we see.
And that means that if you would like to, for example, commission new art or something like that, I know some really cool people on Fiverr that I've been commissioning for art throughout your campaign. That they're relatively cheap comparative to most artists I've seen, and possibly better than a lot of artists I've seen as well. So give me just a moment and I'll send you guys the links to those.
There's a couple things that I feel like Kuro would do during that time skip that I can talk to you about out of game at some point.
Absolutely.
As well as I.
So
Yeah,
here
same,
is the
'cause-
one I got the Tushi commission from.
Yeah, because 2 weeks with this library, with my passive 25 investigation, I think I'm gonna find some stuff.
And here's another one.
I have more things to vandalize.
Yeah, we can absolutely go over stuff like that. Basically, next episode when we come back, you guys are going to be ready to travel to where you need to go.
Okay. Just to kind of once over with that again. So about that symbol that I would have for the military being on the opposing side, obviously, of this guy, would he recognize my like my army level or whatever? I can't think of the word.
He would, which is strange that he would accept you in that case.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll go over that, I guess, another point. Just kind of curious.
Yes, and that's definitely something you can be curious about because he did accept you even though you are a higher ranking part of that army.
Hey, Ash, should I, would you mind if I change my token art to show the art that you got commissioned by one of those artists?
Absolutely. So
Is
yeah.
that art commission?
Sorry, what'd you say, Novius?
You guys got commission stuff?
Yeah, my birthday was actually recently, and Ash commissioned some art for Kuro, for me, so...
Oh yeah, speaking of which, you still have that nat 20 you gotta use. Of course, you haven't really had like a battle to use it on, but I will give you opportunities to use that soon, so don't worry.
I'm leveling up.
Birthday, man.
Sorry, what?
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I'm leveling up, and I absolutely love it.
Wait, did you update it? Hold on.
No.
The way Sorry.
I saved the image, but I think I saved it to the wrong file, so I'm looking for it real quick. Yeah,
Alright.
okay, I found it.
Yeah, no,
If
so
you
I'll
want,
just
I
probably
can tell.
talk.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
No, no, I just said I'll probably talk to you this week about some of the stuff in the library, so we don't have to go over all of that. next
Absolutely,
Friday.
man. In fact, basically, whenever we get back next Friday, everyone who wants to look in the library, which I'm assuming will be most of you, if not all of you, will have a lot more knowledge on this place that you're going, which essentially that's priming you to not have disadvantage on everything you check there.
Yeah, but that's not all I'm looking for. My passive 25 intellect is I'm looking for some other shit.
That's fine. We can talk about that stuff in DMs
Yeah.
if you'd like, or over the next week.
Yep.
Okay,
I
there
didn't
we
know
go.
that the training was going to start happening like this soon, so I'll probably inquire with the library for a little bit, but I would want to immediately go to train and learn as much as I can from these guys because obviously they're stronger than I am. So I'm very intrigued by that and what powers and capabilities that they have.
Aha. Oh, hold on. Let me make your token.
Yeah. Well, I can fix it to a token after today, but this is
that's
the
cool.
art.
Yeah.
I believe it was commissioned by the artist in the second link that Ash.
Yep.
Yeah, she has it on display
Oh yeah,
too.
I looked on the second link
Dude,
and I saw that.
They're fantastic. Like, I'm just saying right now.
Dude, I'm just looking at the stuff that they did so far. I'm like,
Yeah.
dang.
And
Yeah.
all right, I'm just gonna tell you, they are insanely fast and so like well responsive and all that stuff. I really recommend them. Also, there is your token.
Ash, real quick.
$5?
Would it be fine if I hop out? I gotta go run and do something.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the end of the session, so if any of you need to go, that's absolutely fine.
And I did want to ask, would it be possible with this time skip for me to start learning to try to learn a language?
Yeah. Essentially, if you want to learn a language, it'll be learned by the time skip is over.
All right, because I'm gonna be learning summer.
Haha, good one to learn.
Wait, are you leaving for the night lost?
I might be back in a bit, but I have to go run and do something for my sister. All right, see you guys.
Heck yeah, man. See you next Friday, and thank you so much for being here.
No problem.
All right.
Man, that was awesome.
Yeah, I'm really proud of this. Thank you, guys.
I was going to say it's really great to meet all you guys too and interact in this D&D campaign with you guys. It's been a lot of fun. I really look forward to future sessions. I'm going to work on my character a little bit more. It's been a while since I've got into the RP and stuff and done it, but I already like you guys so much. Have you ever seen an anime Ikari? It's called The Time I Got Reincarnated into a Slime.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you know the
I've heard
scene
of
where
that,
like
but that's it.
it's great, but you know the scene where like the powerful guy goes to fight the other guy, and then he like gains like the biggest admiration for him, and he has like a whole friendship fantasy with him in his mind for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That's how I looked at you after our arm wrestling duel.
Hells yeah.
But Dan, what's your bonus on your athletics?
Insanity. That's what it is.
Well, because mine's
Yeah,
+8. And
I'm proficient in athletics, but I only had a +2. I just kept on rolling high.
Wait,
how do you have a
you
+2
gotta have
in strength?
higher than a +2. What's your strength mod? +3?
It's +4.
What?
Okay, then your athletics should be +6.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh,
so you
okay,
actually rolled
perfect.
higher than what he got. Okay, cool.
Which means now it's a +7.
Now it's a +7. Dude, Ash, I'm about to wreck some fools.
Oh yeah, you are. And that means you
Especially
have a +8 to hit because you have a +1 weapon.
Oh yeah.
So remember
Dude,
that.
I'm about to kick some butt.
Well, I mean, I'll give you a macro for that as fast as I can.
Alright.
In that case, session's over. Thank you guys so much for being here. And
Thank you for
again, if
having
you
me.
guys have any questions or anything like that, I am going to hang out a little bit longer in chat after in the voice chat after the stream, and we can talk like logistics if any of you need it. And then I will go so that I can prepare for the next session I have,
Yeah, of course. All right.
which is the day after tomorrow.
I may DM some of you some things that I would have talked to you about over the time skip. So anyway,
Alright.
I think I don't remember everyone that I was going to ask questions to, but stuff like the White Death, for example, I was going to ask Chikara about that, and then there were a couple of things. So anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to DM me anytime. And I'm also going to DM a couple of you if I may, because I had some questions as well. So I was going to
The heck? Why was I
about.
friends with you already? Sorry.
Uh,
I just realized
Right.
I wasn't friends with you. I was like, what the heck? Why?
Yeah, I'm open most of the time. So if you want to DM me, I'll most likely respond.
All right. Well, I mean, it's not, it's like no pressure or anything to like respond right away. Just kind of, I mean, we have a whole week, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to
Wait,
go ahead
who's
and
your
address
brother?
chat. Sorry, what?
Who's your brother?
Me?
Yeah.
Nox.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just curious. 'Cause I remember you said your brother was in this campaign. I was just curious who it was. All right. What up, Nox?
not much.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and
almost
go.
all of his campaigns.
Yeah, he's
all
in.
of them other than the Wednesday one.
Shoot,
Yeah,
you're in
why
like
would you not be
3
in
of my
campaigns?
campaigns.
What your brother
I-
created it's
Yeah.
sounding phenomenal. It's amazing. Mad respect.
I think you would like his other characters. All of them, in my opinion, are frickin' amazing.
I mean, if a slot opens up,
Fair enough.
I'd love to hear about him. Sure, anytime. All right, sorry, you got like an outro. I'm gonna shut up now.
No, that's all right. I am going to deafen, so you guys can keep talking all you want. I just wanted to let you guys know. But anyway,
Okay.
thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now it's your turn, chat. Thank you guys so much for being here, because you are the ones who support me and are awesome. Man, I hate saying this because I don't like, I don't know, like shouting out myself. But if you guys didn't know, there's something called a Prime sub that if you own Amazon Prime, you can set it up through Twitch where you can get a free subscription. And if you liked what you saw, then please consider that, because then I can make this into a full-time job. I could probably have like a D&D session every day. But anyway, for now, I will continue to do what I'm doing and just make content for you guys. As long as I can, of course. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to post this on YouTube. I know I was really weird about the upload schedule over the last 2 weeks. But this time, this will go up on Monday at 12 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Mountain Time. And other than that, I will see you guys next Wednesday. Thanks for watching, and adios.